Yes, are we all feeling about ready then?
Ready.
You're ready. Aaron, are you ready?
Yep, just doing a preemptive roll to see how fucked I am this session.
I forgot I gotta like admit
I
you
said
guys into
12.
here. There we go. Jasper, are you
I got
ready?
11. That could be worse.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Pretty good. Real final quick check. Can you guys see that roll?
Right.
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Not
can.
20?
I got a
That
nat
fucks.
20. That might not be a good session for you guys. That's my luck roll for today. So we'll see. Thank you for letting me know. Ah la la la. In that
Okay, you got it.
case, let me swap
Right,
over to my grasslands.
I got a 10.
Not terrible.
I got a 12.
You guys are
Oops.
perfectly in average luck, it seems, just slightly above.
That's not bad. Like, it could get our luck either up or down, so we'll keep it that.
Yes.
They
Well,
should let you import dice skins.
Oh, that would be
That'd be
so
cool.
nice, actually.
I love a green dice.
But for now, I like to go with the wooden ones. But yes, let's start with a little recap, shall we? Last time, what goes bump in the night? Along the pilgrim's path, our travelers became acquainted with each other, swapping stories of their lives and their homelands. With a loud thump, the lead wagon's wheel came loose, forcing our party to take a moment of respite. The duo, Junebug and Torrance, in all their eagerness to get moving, actively sought out Worf, trying to give their aid, though against Worf's wishes, Torrance, with their eagle eyes, spotted the problem in an instant. Over around the fire, Betsy spoke with Laurel in an attempt to learn more about Akerwood and the other adventures to be had in their region. The brief chat served to teach everyone about the Ranger Guild and the supposed adventures guildies are often set out on. Suddenly a scream was let loose across the camp. A small ant struck through with an arrow. The civilians fled out into the darkness as our traveling trio bravely drew their weapons, ready to face the midnight raid. Much blood was spilt, reinforcements were called, yet little was able to stop the trio from defending the innocent. Through a whirlwind of teamwork, bandit after bandit was slain where they stood. The towering ant left Slade sliced in two, perhaps karma for their hubris. And at the ending of the battle, the cricket and the firefly flew out into the night. The civilians had returned. Worf made quick work of the repairs, while Torrance was reminded about the sins of their people's past. And Junebug, of course, delighted in their cultural tradition of dismembering foes. Upon entering into the guild and having a standoff with the rowdy Team Knucklebump, our trio finds themselves sharing a goal, becomes members of the Ranger Guild, and since Junebug's offerings of ant parts were not enough, our travelers have agreed to work as a team and take on their first trophy hunt. Chief Cognog awaits. As we zoom in to our lovely town of Akerwood, we have each of our heroes waking up in their separate rooms within the Ranger Guild. We have Torrance, who over the course of the night... Can you give me a little roll real quick, actually? Just like a general roll. Don't add anything to it.
D20?
Yeah, D20.
18.
I'll accept that. You will remember you had an interesting dream last night. And when I say interesting, I do mean harrowing. Over the course of the night, you dreamt of smoke and fires, of screams and people pleading for help. Less than a week ago, you experienced something terrible, and you have woken up in a bit of a cold sweat. Junebug, upon waking up,
I was
this is
holding my loot.
No.
I was holding my loot, shivering, as like Torrance remembered what his mentor, kind of Rickerton, told him. Just when you wake up in a sweat, just breathe, stare at a point in the wall, focus on that point, and continue until your breath's kind of still. So you spent the night.
Yes. Kirkerton has seen you wake up many a night, stressed and anxious. Junebug, waking up, this was a first for you. In your village, while definitely comfortable, you have never experienced amenities quite like here in the Ranger Guild. This is a bed truly comfortable, unlike anything else you've experienced. Sheets and mattresses woven tightly through different moth silks and whatnot. The light beautifully streaming in through the windows, heating you just enough to be very warm. An interesting experience for our wild friend. What's going through your mind as you wake up in this morning?
I mean, besides Junebug's internal monologue going, I don't even want to get up. This is just too damn comfortable. But Junebug made promise, and promises must be kept. So Junebug gets up, scratches his head a little bit, draws his blade with a smile and says, let's do this again. Let's find ourselves more fun today. And readies himself for the day.
Wonderful. Betsy, you are not unfamiliar with such amenities. You've come from a place that is quite comfortable. However, waking up this morning, you are greeted with shadows across your wall, streaming in through the window. These are the shadows of the tree branches from outside, something you would be quite unfamiliar with. You've experienced shadow puppets before around the fires, but the sheer lush nature around you, you've not had much a chance to truly take in. What's going through your mind this morning?
I'm very happy. Seems like a very nice, fun day today. I'm feeling very optimistic about what's to come, and I think Betsy just kind of looks outside, waiting, hoping that nobody comes and disturbs her until, so she can keep watching the trees.
I will pass it off to you three as you're all able to have your mornings and leave your rooms to rejoin with each other. You are upstairs.
Is there like
There's just rooms, and heading downstairs you will be in the room with the bulletin board, with Mint, with the doors to the cleric, and to seemingly a room about papers.
is there like equivalent of coffee in this universe?
There is the haste bean extract, but I don't think that would be something very common in this space. You could always
Yeah.
head over to the tavern and see what they have for the morning.
I mean, I would say there would just be coffee, because coffee is a natural resource. So
But
don't know,
there's
coffee beans are
coffee,
quite
and
hard.
coffee is quite unique in this universe for how it exists, know that,
fair enough.
and I've done something fun with it.
Okay, fair enough.
That
But
makes
yes,
sense.
for now,
I'm
if you
just
guys are
gonna
looking
go
for
to the
morning stuff.
tavern.
Alright, well,
Just gonna
as you're
stick with
leaving
the
your
others.
room, you will run into definitely Junebug and perhaps Betsy as they are ready about their morning.
Wait, did you say that coffee exists?
It exists in this world in a... I've had fun with what I've done with coffee. It would not be something easy to obtain, but it exists in a form.
How do bugs get coffee imported into this backyard?
You'll have to find out.
Yeah. The climate of this backyard is like
When you come
Then we'll
upon...
find
When you
What
come upon
country
it.
are we in?
Who knows?
Actually, interesting
I-
fact: coffee
uh,
grows.
respect it.
The profile of coffee can grow in almost any climate. It changes its flavor profile dependent on its climate.
I guess this backyard could be
Didn't know
anywhere in the
that.
world, apparently.
Sorry, useless fact. Sorry.
Antarctica.
Mayhaps.
Wow,
Maybe
we're
this is
actually
just
in
inside one of those like biome globes. Who can say? But those are human problems, not problems for the likes of you.
Coffee.
You all run into each other upstairs in like this long stretch of hallways, each leading into a different room, ready to go about your days. The staircase down into the main kind of zone of the Ranger Guild, not too far away.
How was your guys' night? Colin says.
This was this. Junebug got run over to him. This was spectacular. Junebug has never slept in something so soft. Junebug is not unfamiliar with luxury, but this is something all on its own.
Great. I had a pretty crappy night's sleep, but I'm glad that you haven't found something soft to sleep on.
Junebug will look at Torrance and will go, you need to stop worrying about things that have already happened. Things happen. You have to keep going. To worry about things means you will never see the future.
Torrance kind of thinks about it. It's like, do you have any money to pay for therapies?
Therapy, bug therapy.
No?
We could
Okay.
go ask around.
Nah, that's fine. Torrance sighs wearily.
Or we could get you like an emotional support bug.
I have this. Torrance pulls up. Oh my god, what is it? A petrified apid.
An aphid, yes.
And he kind of shows it off to you. He's like, you see,
Whoa.
I met this mosquito in one of the caravans, just one of the locations of Deadland. He said that he was gonna give me a book on the useful facts of spiders. So I gave him all my money, and he went to the back, but he kind of messed up the kind of trade, and he gave me this instead. Unfortunately, it was kind of one of our festivals, so he must have gotten swallowed up by the crowds, but hopefully one day I'll find him and trade it for that book that he promised me.
Mm-hmm. What you each see is Torrance holding out for each of you to behold, about the size of a small puppy for our concept, is a perfect, down to the detail, stone statuette of an aphid, effectively.
Whoa.
You like it?
Well, I do like it. Maybe you can think that maybe you can think of it as your kid, and you have to take care of it. So you can't be worried about anything.
Maybe. Maybe
You should
in a
name
couple
it.
of weeks. What?
Name it.
Oh. It's gonna be called Jorgen. After my
Jorgen.
Jorgen, yeah.
I love
Jorgen.
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 We must continue to give Jorgen a better life.
Haha.
Yeah. We should give him a better life. The first time he's ever out.
Yeah.
Pain and suffering. Torrance
But-
then thinks maybe before he trades him in for a good book, he can take care of Jorgen and pretty much pursue a better life that Torrance never got.
Yes, much like yourself, Torrance. This is Yoren's first time out of the Deadlands.
Torrance places him on his chest and nods happily towards the spider.
Should we
Shall
head
we?
down?
Yeah, let's head down. I wanna see this place.
As you... Actually, hold on. I gotta switch up our music a little bit. Because it's not nighttime anymore, is it?
This sounds like daytime music.
There's a much better song for daytime. Now, as you all head down into the heart of the Ranger Guild, unlike the nighttime, where it was much more peaceful, you do see general people coming in and out of the building, looking at the bulletin board, moving around, talking to Mint, and heading on their way. I wouldn't describe it as bustling, so much as just alive. As you guys come down the stairs, you see someone just finishes talking to Mint before heading out. Mint does turn, gives you each a smile, and waves in your direction.
I wave back at him.
Junebug, with his big, happy, dopey grin, gives the biggest wave he can fucking manage.
It very much overshadows Torrance's wave, and he pretty much puts his hand down and just stares at the floor.
How are you guys doing all this morning? Mint will just shout across the hall to you all. Hope you all slept well?
Junebug proceeds to fly towards the counter.
Aw.
Junebug is doing wonderful. Junebug has never slept on something so soft.
Oh, I'm honored to hear. We had the guild moths whip up something real nice. So honestly, anywhere you go that's a ranger guild, it's about the same quality.
That's good to know.
Has that fire ant, sorry, excuse me, has that fire ant kind of been through here recently?
Mint's gonna tap on their chin a little bit. A fire ant, huh? I don't know about a fire ant. Even a red ant would only be Ridge. That's about but you saw them the other night.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
just want to
Junebug
know.
just.
It's not there.
Is there a reason you're looking for an ant? I mean, they're gonna motion it themselves. Not really a fire ant, but I do know a thing or two about ants.
Oh, I just want to make sure I don't encounter that guy again. He was really mean to you, Bug.
How are you doing over there, Junebug? Hearing about Ridge again.
Oh, you just see Junebug with a fucking scowl, and he's just almost like he's mumbling to himself about how I'm gonna fucking tear that fucker apart.
What's
Oh my
going?
God.
What's going on with you, Betsy, as these two are having a moment with Mint?
I'm just backing off. I'm kind of trying to find a shadow to talk to.
I think that's the best thing.
Junebug realizes what he's doing, coughs. Anyways, Junebug actually has a question for you, Mint.
Ah, yeah, of course. How can I help you guys today?
By any chance, actually, Junebug needs directions. By any chance, do you know where the boy of that lady is being stowed right now?
Actually, it's funny you ask. They're gonna turn down the hallway you guys came from with the stairs leading upstairs. On the left side of this little hallway, and they'll point to a little sign, is a room where a cleric stays. If you want to head over there, you can actually meet with Lumen. They're our guild cleric while they're in town, or rather while the fog's here. But you'll be able to find anything about Rye, their body, what's going on with them, with Lumen right over there.
Are they the one that I should talk to about a potential resurrection?
You're thinking, oh, that's truly, how nice of you. Yeah, if you wanted to talk about resurrection, it would be Lumen that all that stuff would go through.
I assume they're in,
Torrance,
yes, or have they gone out?
Sorry, what was that, Torrance?
Torrance just like hears this and he kind of reaches out like to grab Junebug on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to tell them, please don't.
Junebug smiles, falters, and without looking at him, at Torrance, he just says, "I made a promise, and I'm gonna see it through to the end."
Don't want to see it through to the end, Torrance says. A little bit, not really that timid or shy anymore, a bit more confident. He's like, trust me, if you try to, like, promise to mess with the dead, you're just gonna make things worse. This is my
Junebug
warning.
Junebug will look to Torrance, not a threatening look, but one definitely one very serious. To you, death is final. To my people, it's very different. I have a chance to save someone, I'm doing it. I never asked you to help. We're a team for now. But this,
I know.
I made a promise on this, and I'm not backing down now.
I know. This is just a warning. You can do what you must, but I am only simply telling you of potential consequences so that you will not get hurt.
What's going through your mind, Betsy, hearing these two talk about Rye once more? You are nearby if you want to interject.
Betsy doesn't really have very strong thoughts either way. I think she wants to leave it to what the village wants to do with it. It's I guess she'll come in and say maybe we should talk to the family before we try to do something with this dead child.
Junebug already has.
That's true. End of last session, Junebug took some time to talk to Muffin, Rye's mother. who was very, mind you, she didn't really, through her tears, say a lot, but she was very grateful at the possibility for her son's resurrection.
Junebug's not super familiar with how all of this works, but if Junebug is right, I only have a certain amount of days to do something.
Mint will actually lean in at this moment and saying, usually, well, Rye only just arrived. Usually you have about a week, really depending on how powerful the cleric is. And Lumen's pretty good, don't get me wrong. So I would say at this point maybe 6 days. And they're gonna turn to you, Torrance, who's talking about, you know, meddling with things. And they're gonna lean in. You know, Torrance, the fun thing about the Rangers Guild and being a ranger is you're kind of living to meddle with things. To the world of the Rangers, nothing's really off limits. You can go live your life, resurrect your friends, battle unknown creatures, and get in a lot of trouble if you really want to. At the end of the day, that's kind of the life of a ranger, is to meddle where you don't have to.
I agree with the meddling that you don't have to. It's the only way you can survive. But death definitely is off limits. That is all. It's the only thing that I will not meddle with. Not the natural course. Not even if you guild people have some sort of code regarding that. It is okay to happen the natural.
Interesting. There's no one you've known who you wish you could resurrect?
Torrance thinks for a moment. In his mind, he thinks of all his friends in the Deadlands. He thinks mostly of Cricketon, but he remembers like some of the situations he'd been through when his previous friends did die, and he is told that they lived a good life and that their deaths would be some sort of kind of giving back to the land and hopefully make the Deadlands a little less dead. And he a bit more lively. Forces all of those memories down, and he's like, they're dead, they stay dead. That's the choice I have to bear.
Duly noted. Well, if you guys are looking to talk to Lumen, he is in right now, but you're gonna have to go down into that room over there. Otherwise, good morning. There should be some shops open today. If you guys, I know you guys were itching for it the other night. And I know everyone is a bit sleepy. If you need directions on where to find KogNog, feel free to come talk to me again.
Do you have any like coffee?
Coffee? What's coffee?
It's like this thing Sanjay showed me, and he said like it makes you go crazy.
Not too sure who Sanjay is, but if anyone would know, it'd probably be Sparks at the Tavern.
I am gonna say this out of character. Don't let a spider drink coffee.
I know what you're referencing. Have you seen the oh, you're so young. Have you seen the video of spiders on different drugs, Amelie?
No.
I'll have to send it to you.
Interesting fact. Caffeine does in fact make spiders drunk.
Drunk?
Yes, there's something about the caffeine that affects them differently than anything else.
Oh my god, I need to search this up.
I'm gonna send you the video right now. I'm gonna send you the video. Don't even worry about it. I'm already on it. The coffee one is so funny. it's a meme thing, but it's so good. Anyhow, continuing onwards.
Yeah, sorry.
Dude, no, it's good. It's funny. Is my guy not fucking... How come my audio's not being picked up again? Oh my goodness me.
We good?
We're good, yeah. I mean, my audio's being picked up.
All
I'm
right.
just not jumping around.
Okay. Well, Junebug will look to both of you and go, I'm sure you two wish to do some shopping. Junebug has something he also needs to take care of. I'll catch up with you guys at the front gate. He looks at Torrance. Go and get the directions of where we need to go so we can do this quest.
That's a good idea. I'll distract myself with quest directions.
So sorry, where you guys headed where?
I'm gonna do what Junebug tells me and find directions to our quest.
Awesome. We'll do this before we end up leaving the scene then. So you're gonna talk to Mint about where to go.
I'm heading towards to that cleric. Before I do, of course, I'm gonna look towards Betsy and say, and as for you, Betsy, again, I'm sure you wish to go shopping. I'll catch up with you when I can.
Sounds good. Sorry, I'm just watching the video.
It's
No,
good.
that's fair. As Junebug says, of course, with a very open and warm smile.
In that case, Mint will turn to you,
The
Torrance.
caffeine
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The cocaine spider is insane.
It's good stuff. I have to fucking reset that. So
the
Mint
poor
will turn to
spiders.
you, Torrance, as you are looking for more directions. And Mint will bend underneath the desk again. You'll hear the rifling of some papers before they shoot back up, placing something down in front of themselves. So, the trophy hunt. As mentioned before, it is a promised price of 10 copper per person. The self-proclaimed Master Marauder, Chief KogNog, we must defeat. We gotta have some kind of proof of victory. A lot of people like to use a head. A lot of things will do. You'll want to take the forest path southeast of the village and follow the markings. I've handed a compass to your ally. I believe it was the Junebug over there. And with that, you should never really struggle to orient yourselves. Any questions?
How deep is this Marauder chief situated in the forest? Is it like deep in the forest, or is it like a little bit at the edge?
I would say, see, it's towards the where we get our sappers. It's usually, honestly, it's in the direction of the large tree. I would say it's maybe an hour or two's hike, depending on how fast you guys are going.
Is there like a path leading there, or is it out back?
There's a little bit of a path. They're gonna pull out. Let me pull this up for you guys. They're going to pull out the kind of the village map, real quick. Here you'll see they are going to point to the southeastern exit on the map. If you follow this pathway out, it'll take you into the woods. And at some point, it'll kind of become a lot more dirt trail. But again, there's a bunch of markings. If you follow them, it should kind of lead you in the right direction.
Okay, and what species is this like chief?
I'm not too sure. I haven't seen him in person before. All we know is some of his cronies that we've been able to interrogate before just call him Chief KogNog, or some of them call him the Master Marauder. We haven't really gotten a whole lot about what he is yet, I'm afraid.
And his lackeys, what are their species as well?
It's just a bit of everything. There's a lot of ants. We've seen ants, but in the motions of themselves, we're kind of common all over the place. I've seen grasshoppers. I've seen crickets. You have the odd firefly. We've had a solid mix of different folk that we've caught from them.
Like we've encountered a couple of those bastards on our way here.
Well, you've experienced the raids.
Yeah, I told the guy, the caravan master, to like kind of lend me a hand so we could get this going quickly, but he just refused my help. He told me to sit around and do nothing.
I mean, to be fair, you are just a civilian. They're gonna laugh to themselves.
I mean, yeah, true. I'm very used to like up in arms, up and going. My caravan broke down. All the family would just rush in, no forts, nothing, just go in, fix it up in like 5 seconds, and then gone. It functions very differently. Yeah.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully, you're able to reconcile somehow through your adventures with us. Assuming, of course, you make it back. Chief KogNog isn't an easy... I mean, it's a trophy hunt. Well, I guess you don't know. Trophy hunt quests are generally known for being a little bit dangerous, but we are looking for a proof of ability before you take the exam. So, defeating Chief KogNog, bringing back proof of victory, and you'll have access to the exam, and then you'll be a ranger, should you pass.
Wait, what? Like, it's dangerous? Wouldn't I do the exam first before I go off on, like, a trophy hunt to prove my skills?
Well, we can't just let anybody take the exam. They're gonna look at you like it's an obvious statement.
I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna that's crazy.
I mean, what have you done lately to like prove yourself?
I escaped death. I think that is enough of a victory.
Yeah, and I've rode dragonflies. Like, how can we verify any of this?
Francis is gonna be like, oh, I think I need those
Dragonflies?
socks.
Are you joining? Yeah, what's that, Betsy?
You mean fly dragons?
Fly dragons?
I don't know what they call them from where you're from, but whatever works as long as we're on the same topic. They're these are these massive, very aggressive creatures. I've not ridden them. I haven't even seen one, honestly. But, you know, they're out of the stories.
Yeah. I've heard of fly dragons in stories where I'm from, but
Well, I hope you don't encounter one in the woods today.
I hope not.
Not
Lots of
today.
them are annoying.
Is there anything else you guys would like to talk to Mint about before we move into the cleric room?
No, I'm gonna just grab, Betsy and be like, we need a plan right now, okay?
Now
Let's go
there's
to the bar,
danger involved.
get some stocks, let's just drink and plan, okay? Cause this is freaking dangerous. Do you know magic?
Betsy?
oh, me? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I grabbed you. Where did your head go off to? Is it true that spiders have bad memories?
No.
There we go.
But oh my god, wait, I lost my. Where's my character sheet?
I tried to
You have lots of time to find it, don't worry.
I don't know where it is.
You don't know magic. There's a hint.
I don't know magic.
Francis is gonna be like, okay, we're gonna so plan this. Are you good at stealth?
I think so.
Good. We're gonna talk about this in the bar, and Francis is gonna thank Mint, be like, thank you so much for your service. Betsy, say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And he's
Wow,
gonna drag
thank you.
out the guy.
People don't often thank me for just doing my job.
Yeah, and Francis is gonna swiftly drag her off to the tavern.
Before you are dragged
Really
off,
good.
Betsy, is there anything you wanted to ask Mint?
No.
All right, then as you guys move off to the tavern, we'll move into the back room with Junebug.
Exactly.
Oh yes. So Junebug,
Yeah,
let
this
me
was
open this up.
walking.
As you enter into the room, Junebug, you know, you move towards the staircase and you take a left at the door. The sign is much like in real life how medicine has like that staff with the twin snakes. Similarly, there's a staff with magical kind of particles surrounding it into a kind of a shape, a sigil of the clerics. Maybe a cleric's guild, one could argue, or perhaps some kind of a branch of the Rangers Guild. Within the
Okay.
room, you will find a number of tables to the left and bagged bodies to the right. The scent is pungent and would make anybody queasy. Ahead lies a beautifully adorned moth. You witness them speak something you quite can't make out. They reach their hands out, pulling on what almost seems to be strings that appear just as their hands reach in the corners. And as they do this, a bright light washes over the body, revitalizing and reawakening them. The moth turns to face another body, only to find you standing in the doorway. Oh, hello. Are your friends dead?
No, not exactly, but
Oh, hello? Sorry, I think I cut out for a second there. Are your friends dead?
discuss with you. Okay, no, but Junbug said that he wishes to discuss with you.
And that would be?
Junbug is here to discuss about a potential resurrection of one called, see a little question mark over Junebug's head for a minute.
All good. Take your time.
Right. The name
Right.
was Rye,
Sorry.
yes?
Right. I got you. I don't really care to learn their names. I'd rather not get attached to those moving beyond. Do you have any kind of a descriptor of who this person might be?
Body-wise, no, but Junebug knows that they were a former member of... Yeah, that little twinge in Junebug's fucking eyebrow. That member, member of the... of Knuckleball.
Oh,
And he was recently brought in, or I say recently, I don't know exactly how long.
No, I do know the one of which you speak. They're gonna move off to the side and slightly unzip one of these ones. This is the cricket that was brought in before. What about them? Did you need something from them? Are they a friend?
Not a friend, just... Junebug said that he would try to help. And the best way Junebug knows how to help is, well, Junebug wants to know what's gonna take for you to do your thing with him and bring him back.
I usually ask for a small fee to cover materials and pay for my lodging. However, unfortunately, in small towns such as these, people usually can't afford my prices. But I do often... of 250 gold usually for the materials involved to do a resurrection. So I often will accept other trophies, trinkets, or honestly any payment of my choice. Do you have some sort of a trinket that could cover such a cost?
Junebug doesn't have that kind of money, and Junebug doesn't really have anything that, from what Junebug understands of this place, you wouldn't find anything Junebug has of value. Well, maybe except this.
Oh?
And Junebug takes out the stone.
This is a lump of coal.
What are you talking about? It shines. Can't you not see it?
May I see it for a moment? They're gonna reach out their hand.
Just give it back. It's important to Junebug.
They're gonna holding it. They're gonna look at it as just a rock, as far as they can tell. I'll give it back. No problem. They're gonna kind of shift it hand to hand, hold it up to the light. This is just a black rock. I'm afraid I can't do anything with this, and they're gonna hand it back to you.
Junebug will take it and go, there's gotta be something. I can't just leave him here.
No, understandable.
This isn't right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was going to resurrect him before. The party. It's a shame he was the only healer of them. I believe this one's party was in the hall last night. He was their only healer, so it's kind of a shame. Though the party did find a sort of a golden chalice. If you want, you can always go and attempt to get the chalice back from them. I'd happily resurrect the boy for such a thing. Though I don't know if the chalice is worth more than the boy. I don't know how much luck you'll have.
You know, Junebug thinks you're kind of stingy.
So?
What's the price?
Could you imagine? My job is simply to resurrect people when it needs to happen. It is very expensive to resurrect people. I cannot just be doing so left, right, and center, or we won't have the cash, or the funds, or the materials to resurrect the people that need to be resurrected. I'm afraid this is how I am running it. I also don't care to learn their names because so many people die that it would weigh on my conscience. Just as I haven't asked your name so far. He motions at like the whole of you. You Junebug. Unaware that is also your name.
Well, Junebug will look to this moth and go, well, Junebug refers to himself as Junebug because nobody can speak his native language, and his name is in his native language, so he just refers to himself as Junebug.
Whatever works for you. My option here, I've given you one. If if you go ahead and grab me, say that golden chalice, or some other trinket that is seemingly quite nice, I will happily take a peek and resurrect the boy. Until then, I will keep him separated so he's not to be seen with the bodies going out. And from there, you have 6 days.
6 days.
You're gonna look at a little piece of paper. 6 days and 18 hours, to be specific, before he is beyond my power.
6 days to get 200 gold or find a trinket.
250 gold for just the materials.
What if Junebug was to find the materials for you?
Good luck finding a gem worth 250 gold pieces. But if you did, I would happily do it for a much cheaper price.
You like rose the paper. This is ridiculous!
Unfortunately, this is how resurrection works. And I cannot afford to do it so willy-nilly, so free, so frequently. If I resurrected half the people in this room, I wouldn't have the materials for any others, nor the people who are coming in and can get the resurrection. I don't know if you've seen, we have a bit of a fog issue that prevents materials from coming in. The fact that I'm charging you a regular price, honestly, is quite the discount during this time. Not even the regular price, but a simple trinket.
Alright, fine. I'll see what I can do. Just hold his body until then. Oh, but if the 6 days end, and I don't manage, don't dispose of his body.
Whatever works for you.
Just do it.
Sure. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it.
Wonderful.
Junebug just kind of looks away and mumbles, wow, clerks are really fucking stingy.
I will ignore that statement, and he'll turn back to a desk of a whole bunch of papers and requests. Looking a little bit tired, but ready to face the day. If you don't mind, I have matters to attend to, time limits and all.
Before Junebug leaves, he'll look at the cleric just before leaving the door and go, you know, you claim you don't learn the names because it weighs on your conscience. I say not knowing their names would weigh heavier than knowing. And
that's your prerogative. And let you go. I assume you will be heading to the tavern to meet with your friends?
Yep.
Wonderful. With both scenes done, I think not long after, as you two enter the tavern, Junebug will be right on your tail as you enter into the tavern. The Last Light Tavern.
Alright. I'm gonna go straight to the bar and be like, how much is for that Sparks drink? Out of curiosity.
Sorry, one second, I gotta get the voice back down. The Sparks drink? The Sparks drink? No.
The Sparks drink?
Yeah. Oh, the Sparks drink? Can you be a bit more specific, kid?
Yeah, the one that Mint told me about. Said there was Sparks.
You got that good stuff?
Tavern.
I got brash brew, honeysuckle, and because it's day, I serve a lunch. It's a special.
Oh. That's it?
You have anything?
We have. I don't know if you've looked outside. We have a bit of a fog issue.
That's true.
You're saying,
Betsy?
Betsy?
Betsy. You wanna like get something to eat?
I was wondering if there's a special menu.
Normally we have specials, but the only thing I have access to right now is I can make you guys my special lunch. I call it the Last Light lunch. We got brash brew and we got honeysuckle.
Stardew Lucky Lunch.
Right?
Stardew Valley Lucky Lunch?
I'll tell you what. We luck out and that fog gets lifted, I'll have more on the menu. How does that sound?
Who's causing this fog?
Fair enough.
The fog? Pfft, fuck if I know. It just arrived one day about a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah. People started disappearing around then.
What do you mean disappearing? Who's disappearing?
Well, I say people. It was really just the priest. Some old guy. Again, I haven't seen him in about a month. Something about the time he came in here tweaking like lightning was coursing in his veins. And he disappeared. Not long after that, fog rolled in.
Are you sure he isn't the one who's doing the fog?
The priest
Seems
wouldn't
kinda
do any of
sad.
the fog. He was a great guy.
I don't know. People who seem great on the outside don't usually have good intentions on the inside.
They tend to be pedophiles.
What's a what's a pedophile? You speaking in tongues, lady?
Oh, it's just a word for my home region for an old man that's not you don't want to be around.
We just call
Oh,
that
so, like,
fucking
spiders-
shitty old people here.
Wait, are spiders like pedophiles? Is that like part of your culture?
You know what a
That's
pedophile is?
curious.
He's gonna turn to you, Torrance. You guys are from fucking weird
No.
places if everyone has a name for this shit. Where are you guys from? Do you guys want food or not?
Yes, please.
How
Alright.
much is 2 lunches?
The lunches are 1 silver each. As before, any of the drinks are 5 copper.
Okay. I have 1 gold piece.
I can split it.
Do you want me to buy your lunch, Betsy? How much money do you have?
Oh, actually, I should tell you, and they're gonna turn to you, Betsy. Do know that I don't have any substitutes available for your ilk, so it'll take me a minute to whip up. Outside of that, just so you know.
I see. It's okay. I'll just take a drink then.
All right. Honeysuckle or brash brew?
Give me a mix.
I can try. He looks like
Shake things
perplexed
up.
by this idea. So it'll be. And do you want a drink? He's gonna motion to you, Torrance.
I just want food. Just one
Alright.
lunch. I'll give you a gold piece.
Sounds good. So 1 gold is 10 silver. Just you'll get 9. Remove 1 gold, add 9 silver, and from you, Betsy, it's just 5 copper. At this time, Junebug, I think you're gonna walk in just as orders are being made.
Alright. Junebug's gonna head over to where they're at. Sit on the right of Torrance.
So, how did that resurrection spell go?
Junebug's in a pickle. Junebug either has to find this stingy cleric, either a trinket that he wants, or I have to pay him 200 gold.
He doesn't even have a drink, but he spits out a metaphoric drink. 250 gold? That's too much.
Torrance
what
is
Junebug
actively
is
walking
saying.
away as he's saying this. Getting distant.
But that's what Junebug is saying. This is so stingy.
Yeah,
Junebug doesn't know what to do.
250 gold? I mean, is it really worth the price? The shit we could have done to save ourselves.
Meanwhile,
Spike
Sparks is
the
gonna interject and look at you, Junebug, as you sit down. Do you want food too, or should I just? 1 silver for the munch, 5 copper for any of the drinks.
Junebug hasn't eaten, so Junebug will take an order.
Wonderful.
We'll put down a silver.
Awesome. He'll take your guys' cash, and Sparks is gonna get out of here for a minute. Please do continue.
Junebug doesn't know what to do about this. I told her I would do everything I can, but this just seems like this that I can't do anything.
Look, I could give you advice, but it's gonna be the advice that you don't like. So all I'm gonna say is, just live a day, figure it, and maybe the universe is in the right hands. It would fall into your lap. It really depends.
I mean, maybe if we go and defeat the traveler guy, because I mean, I'm sure everybody here's suffering from the fog and all the caravans being attacked. So maybe if we kill the caravan attackers, then maybe we can get some kind of favor.
Are we gonna like the entire caravan attackers? I mean, more bandits. They're probably just gonna regroup and continue on.
But I mean, didn't Mint tell us that we could also become rangers if we help with their issue?
Yeah, we're gonna like complete that quest for us to become the guild member.
And then maybe we'll get a trophy from it too, so we can sell that to the what's his name? The reviver guy.
Judging by the way those raiders looked from last night, I gotta imagine that none of them are sitting well off. I highly doubt he is doing any better.
I mean, if that fog was lifted, I'll get a better lunch.
As you say that, Torrance, Sparks is going to return with your lunches and a drink for you, Betsy. Putting it down,
Yay!
let's start with the lunches, I think. As
Yeah.
before, I have been requested to do real nice descriptions of the food. So, for you, Torrance, and you, Junebug, as this food is placed in front of you, the dish arrives on a broad, flat leaf plate, freshly gathered from a dew-kissed fern frond. It's a deep green, vibrant canvas for the feast to come. At the center, a generous mound of finely minced milkweed and soft-steamed herbs, a verdant patchwork flecked with tiny golden pollen grains that catch the light like scattered stars. Around this verdant heart lie thin, delicate slices of forest mushrooms, carefully selected from the shady nooks of acrewood, each one polished smooth and varying in shades from creamy beige to dusky chestnut. The mushrooms fan outwards in a gentle curve, their edges curling slightly at the pan's kiss, releasing a subtle sheen of their natural oils. Nestled among them are tender sprigs of wild thyme and tiny clusters of moss, artfully arranged to echo the dappled forest floor. A touch of pine cones and crushed bark completes the rustic tableau, transforming the meal into a miniature forest scene. On the tongue, the first sensation is a savory richness, the mushroom's subtle earthiness unfolding slowly, layered with fresh green lightness of milkweed and the herbaceous tang of wild thyme. The sauce ties it all together in a silky veil of smoky warmth that deepens the natural flavors without overpowering them. This is more than a meal. Sparks' creation is a living tribute to Acrewood's wild heart and a celebration of the delicate balance between forest bounty and artisan care, served with a quiet glow of firefly light. To you, Betsy, this looks kind of wet and like wet paper.
Yeah.
How do you two? What's going through the three of you? Let's go each of you actually. Junebug, what's going through your mind as you're eating this lunch?
Honestly, Junebug is actually quite enjoying it. And Junebug is actually got quite a. There are sparkles in Junebug's eyes as he enjoys this. You can tell that like Junebug is loving every little bit of it.
And Torrance, what's going through your mind as you're biting into this here?
Torrance rarely has like a good meal. Like usually the festival is where the best bounty is,
But on the road, he usually lives off kind of dry bark or kind of wet moss. So this meal is like one of the festivals from his childhood. He devours the entire thing in like 5 seconds. Probably
Oh
give
my
himself
goodness.
a stomachache, but just eats it all up. And then once he's done, he slams his fist on the table like this, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta lift that fog, okay?" Because he says he has more options on the table.
And for you, Betsy, your drink have arrived. It arrives in a polished, half walnut shell, warm to the touch from the fermented glow that faintly pulses within. Sparks looks at you. Normally, brash brews served cold and honeysuckle served warm. I just had to kind of mix them, so they might be a bit warmer than you imagine. As you try it, it clings so slightly to the edges as it swirls, viscous but inviting, tracing lazy spirals down the curved shell with honey-smooth grace. On the surface, faint effervescence, tiny bubbles rising and popping like whispers, releasing the perfume of ripe summer melon kissed by wildflower mist. On the other hand, as you are taking a sip, it hits like a surprise wind through a canopy. It is bracingly warm, sharp and dry, the kind of warmth that'll whistle across your antenna. It doesn't coat the mouth like honeysuckle normally would. As a matter of fact, it's being overtaken by brash brew, which is acting as a cleansing gust, stripping your tongue clean. The bitterness of the burrs comes first, earthy and almost medicinal like a bark tea or roasted pine needle. And these bubbles you see explode, fizzy bursts that snap and pop against your inner cheeks, cutting through the bitterness with a sudden brightness. Hints of that green citrus melon, mint stalks, and traces of peppered root. When swallowed, it leaves behind a curious tingle, a whisper of dry wood and lingering herbal chill that kind of fans across the chest like a little breeze. This is not for delicate palates, and is seen more as a pick-me-up under the shade, and it is slightly alcoholic. So what's going through your mind as you're trying this odd mix of a drink?
I wonder if they could add a shot of caffeine in here too.
What's caffeine?
Wait, is that part of that topic thing that we were talking about?
He's gonna look you right in the eyes, Betsy.
I think it's really yummy. It's very interesting. I've never had anything like it before. So.
I'm glad to know I could introduce you to something, I suppose.
Yes, thank you. I guess I introduced you to something as well.
I suppose so. Each of you, please take 1 inspiration point for engaging in this little food moment. Remember that inspiration points, if they are not used by the end of the session, do disappear. So you have this inspiration point for the rest of the session. If your meal is finished and brought back to wherever in the kitchen, you find yourself sitting here at the bar, Sparks nearby, polishing a little bit of a nutshell.
Torrance's mouth is going to be incredibly full, and he's going to turn to the bartender and be like, "This is amazing! How did you, craft such a delicate meal of fierce substance and beautiful taste?"
I used to, back when I would travel for the guild, I spent some time with a grasshopper. And I don't know if you know, grasshoppers are incredible chefs. They have a penchant for it, I would say. I spent a great deal of time learning under a friend just how to mix the melodies of the forest together quite well.
It's so good. Okay, who is starting this song? I need them to, piss off right now.
I wish I could tell you. All I know is rangers keep trying to stop it, and few return.
Ah, shit. Francis is gonna just eat off the rest of his meal like a rabid creature.
Anything else I can help you guys with today?
Junebug actually has a question, a query, if you, actually.
Shoot.
Junebug remembers you saying that that drink of yours, the honeysuckle, is flammable.
Quite, actually.
How flammable? Junebug kind of looks at him.
Well,
Torrance
honey.
is green.
I was waiting for one of you guys to ask about this, honestly. I was really waiting for one of you guys. Honeysuckle, as good as it is, has a tendency to carry flame like little else. Outside of sappers is actually one of the more flammable liquids you can find here in Oakridge. Now, when it does catch fire, because it's such a viscous drink, it's more like a molten flame, but it doesn't travel anywhere. Wherever it hits, it usually coats it for a little while, but it does quickly burn out. But if you're not paying attention, and you're standing too close to a flame, it will burn your hand pretty badly.
So, viscous burns out quickly. If Junebug was to ask if you had potential glass, any form of flask that he can carry a few, what would you say to that?
I only have so many cups, He's gonna kind of turn. We don't really. This
That's
is
not
just
what.
kind of a dine-in scenario. We don't usually do
Mm,
to-go, but I can
that's
throw
not
something
exactly what.
together.
That's not exactly what Junebug is thinking. Junebug is wondering if, like, if he, oh, maybe he'll have to procure them himself. If Junebug was to find a way to bring you, Junebug kind of like gestures to like a round flask,
Mhm.
almost, and you would, and I was to pay for you to fill a few of these up. Would you be willing?
For 5 copper each.
5
That
copper
is.
each.
Each?
5 copper each.
I don't care what
Junebug
cup
might
you put
be
it in.
able-
Honeysuckle's honeysuckle.
Junebug might be able to carry at least, maybe 3. Not what he was hoping for, but an advantage is an advantage.
I'll hand you that.
Yes, we could.
Probably a bit better as a diversion, but use it however you wish. Honestly, back in my traveling days, we'd always use it to light some fires.
Using fire isn't really Junebug's specialty. One of the clans back home is known for using fire quite extensively. So Junebug knows that it exists, but it's not really something Junebug's familiar with.
Well, you can always learn. That's the fun part. When I was traveling, I found it was best to help you light a fire. And while this conversation's happening, what are you two up to, Torrance and Betsy?
I'm gonna go Sir down and go straight for the plan.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I mean,
Oh, I got you.
descriptions inspired me to get some food.
Good. How about you, Betsy? What are you up to?
I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be slowly walking away so I can go to the bathroom.
Give me a stealth. Give me a
room.
give me a stealth roll. Give me a stealth roll.
Use your inspiration.
Inspiration allows you a free reroll. You don't have to use inspiration. Just roll me a d20. 10 plus?
Oh, I actually found my sheet. Thank God.
Good.
7.
Holy shit, strong for that. You easily slip
Sorry.
away without anybody noticing.
Okay, cool. BRB back.
Okay, we'll catch you in a minute. I guess in the meantime, back to you, Torrance. Or not Torrance, sorry, back to you, Junebug.
Junebug is gonna look to Spark and be like, "Do you know anyone that might be selling such items? Something
had
that
to-
can fill, something that can fill a drink, but is easily breakable."
I mean, you could always check with Vin.
Okay.
He's the apothecary. I guess you're not from around here.
Would you mind giving Junebug some directions?
Absolutely. So, let me see if I can remember how to put these down. Here we go. So, he is going to kind of take out... I assume you guys just have this town map at this point. So, he will point at your map to the apothecary shop, just along Trader's Row. And be like, here's where you'll find Vinyard's apothecary. If you're lucky, he's probably just finished setting up shop for the day, and you'll be able to do whatever you need. Hello, can I get text
see.
to arrive?
Francis,
Okay.
he's gonna lean over to you and be like, "Are you thinking of getting the trophy with fire? Was this part of the resurrection spell?"
No, actually, Junebug had an idea. If the honeysuckle is so flammable, Junebug thinks that what if he could use it as a potential weapon?
Yeah. So for that, a quest to get to the Marauder Chief.
Any advantage is a good advantage.
It's a good way to
I
think.
might go to like I'll join you at the apothecaries if we can find potions that might help us with our like situation.
Anything else I can help
Good
you boys
point.
with?
About that Marauder chief, do you have any like important information about him? Or does
About
that just feel?
what, the raid guy?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, Marauder chief, or something.
I guess as far as I'm aware, he's been causing a lot of problem for people entering town. He hasn't made any raids on the town, so I don't think he has enough people to handle the fact that there's a ranger guild here. Likes to a lot of activity during the night. I'd say probably has most of his people gone during the night. But I think that's just, you could take a guess at that. Better time to deal with him if you're entering in there. Are you guys? What makes you ask, if I may?
Just a guild quest. We have to kill him first before a test, even though it's weird because we should do a test first before we kill him.
You guys are becoming
Totally makes
rangers,
sense.
are ya? He looks immediately way
No.
more interested in your group. Now that's something. I don't often get the privilege of witnessing people on their quest to becoming rangers. Well, here's what I'll tell you. Veteran to a young new one. Make sure you scope it out, get a good look. If you're becoming rangers, he can't be that bad. They only let civilians take on trophy hunts that are just a bit below what would require a fully official ranger to go do. Now that being said, chances are he's still going to challenge you quite well. If it's a trophy hunt quest, he's probably going to be well stocked. So, use your environment to your advantage. Make sure you prepare, see if maybe there's more people in the day, more people at night, whatever you got to do, and be adventurous with how you overcome him. Because it might not be the smartest thing to just run at him guns blazing, whatever a gun is.
Running at him guns blazing, it's like a death sentence.
Usually is, unfortunately for civilians.
But we did stop a raid in our caravan, so
Congratulations, that's impressive.
we should have captured that guy and interrogated him. God, man.
Anything else? Can I help you boys with anything else?
I don't suppose that you guys have a blacksmith by any chance.
Well, funny you should ask. You could go meet Ren. Ren is actually not too far away if you pull out your map again. So pulling out your map, Vin will point out, where did this one get to hang out? Let's put them back here. Sure. You could find Ren not too far off from Vineyards, actually, probably out back. She does great work.
Okay.
Huge kind of opportunities. Most of her stuff does get taken up from the Rangers, but I'm sure she has something to give you guys if you need.
I more need my weapon to be serviced. I need to make sure it's okay.
I mean, if you're looking to do that, no one's gonna be better than Ren.
I can't let this
Wait,
weapon break.
what are her prices?
What's up?
Sorry, what are her prices?
You'd have to go and find out.
It sounds pretty expensive, Junebug.
Maybe, but I can't let this weapon break. It's too important.
Where'd you find it?
Family weapon?
Junebug kind of looks anxious to say anything. This is a weapon from Junebug's home. Every year when members of Junebug's home goes through something, we would, how would you call it?
Festival?
In your tongue, it would be called the Proving. And once a member of our village manages to succeed, they receive a weapon. They're nothing. I mean, these proving weapons, they're nothing special, but it's important. We all get one.
Oh, so it's like this Ranger Guild's sort of task.
In a way, but in Junebug's home, it's like a grand festival. Everyone comes together. We party. We shout. We drink. We fight.
That sounds kind of pleasant.
And at least once a year, someone challenges the leader. Never wins, but they always try.
While this conversation's happening, Betsy, because I see you've returned under the guise of night,
Yes.
you walk in on this conversation about the proving. I, the DM, nat 20'd my perception. Yes, you walk in on this
What?
conversation about the proving about this kind of ceremonial weapon that Junebug carries, returning without anyone to notice, effectively.
No,
Junebug's
Betsy,
gonna
what
kind
do
of.
you think of? What do you think of the blacksmith?
Huh?
No, the blacksmith. We've been talking about this blacksmith.
What? There's a blacksmith here?
Somebody slept a little bit
Yeah,
too
you-
hard.
Do you not on the conversation we're having, right, Junebug? Nah, never mind.
we should
Well-
go check out the blacksmith though.
I mean, she's right down the way.
You know what? Blacksmith first, and then apothecary.
Feel free.
Yes.
There's all sorts of people you can meet in town. Feel
As
free.
Junebug gets up, he stops, turns around, and goes, "Oh, thank you, Spark, for the information."
More than happy to give my due. Best of luck to you.
Wonderful food. I will
As-
lift this fog so we can get more ingredients.
As Junebug begins to leave, he just kind of puts his hands on his head and smirks and goes, "I wonder if the twins intend to fight him again this year."
The twins?
They're a
Who are they?
member. The twins are members of my home. They are the second and third strongest members. Next to the guild,
Oh.
next to the village chief, of course. And every year they try to fight him for control of the village. They never win though.
As we move
Wow.
outside,
How are they?
go ahead,
No.
Torrance.
I mean, how would they survive if it was like a battle to the death?
Though the fights are not meant for death. The fights are a test of strength. To prove yourself. You can't prove yourself
Oh.
if you die.
What do you think of this,
Yeah.
Betsy? Hearing about this.
I think it's. Hmm. I think that's very. I think that's a waste of energy, isn't it?
Not for Junebug's home. In our home, you're either strong or you're dead. We all have to train to become stronger.
But-
You know, where I'm from, strength really doesn't matter. It's more the speed that you go with. That's how you survive.
I think that you're wasting resources on pointless fights though. Shouldn't you be wouldn't you be injured? And then what if someone comes and attacks your village and everybody's injured from fighting each other?
If someone tried to attack Junebug's village, all they would see is every member armed to the teeth, even the children.
Oh,
He has a point.
oh.
With this revelation of what Junebug's life is like, moving outside and towards the blacksmith, with the sun rising high into the sky, you'll find that still many of the local shops appear to be closed, but it's a bit hard to tell why. There is a sense of that this market was once bustling with all kinds of people and merchandise. At the moment, the only two shops you can see that are open are actually the Smithy and the Apothecary. Approaching the Smithy, you find a large wooden building covered in moss and ivy. Before you stand equally impressive circular wooden doors with a large stone knocker engraved with hammers. Any further investigation would reveal chips and cracks across the wood, implying the building's old age to any onlookers. I assume you're heading inside?
Yep.
As you enter, inside you find a rather dark space. Directly before you is a counter with stairs leading to the upper floors behind it. Off to your left exists a truly hulking beetle. This critter is massive, standing at nearly 8 feet tall. They are hunched over. The room is illuminated by the fierce light of the forge. With every slam of their hammer, sparks fly. The beetle does not notice you enter, all too consumed with their task, hammering tirelessly against something just out of sight, and mumbling about some magnum opus. And just as the door closes behind you, a little bell rings, catching their attention. Oh, visitors. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting visitors so early. She seems visibly nervous. My name's Renna. My friends they call me Ren. If you're looking to buy equipment, I'm a little low on supplies, but you're welcome to take a look.
Alright, so it's gonna walk over and like.
She's gonna take a step back, immediately intimidated by your approach.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just, wow, building all this like amazing equipment here, and in your off time, it's amazing.
I well, I've been working on trying to make gear out of stone for the last while, but the material's really tough compared to the tools I have. It's hard work, just not really making headway right now. She's like rustling with her hands a lot.
Junebug comes out of nowhere, like practically climbs on freaking Torts and goes, "Stone?"
Yeah, it's a really hard material, and but I've been trying to do something with it for a while. She's just gonna trail off, getting quieter.
Like, get off me, Junebug. I'm trying to like get her attention here.
She's gonna look over to you,
June-
Betsy, while these two are having a moment.
Junebug's not that heavy.
Weigh like 50 pounds, or kilograms, or grams, or whatever system you have in this world.
But the twins can lift Junebug with such ease. You need to bulk up.
Is there anything you would like to do, Betsy, while these two have a back and forth?
Oh, what? I would like to go up to the gigantic beetle.
And?
I'd like to kind of poke it.
Please don't. She's gonna like, kind of step away as you're like getting your hands up on her.
Don't touch the beetle, Betsy.
You're just you're kind of like Fauna, honestly. Can I help
Sorry,
you?
not my friend.
Junebug will climb. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
That's why it's so big.
I was just born this way, I guess. Sorry.
Oh.
No, you're born you're born normal.
How big would the beetle be exactly?
She is standing at an 8 feet tall.
8 feet.
I can give you a little picture of her actually. Let me pull it up in the NPCs. Here is one of the images that is not one I made because I thought it was so much cooler. Give me about a moment. Continue though while I'm pulling this up.
Yes.
So, how long have you been in the trade, Renna? I'm trying to shove off Junebug.
Can't quite hear you all the way over there. There you go. Don't mind the forearms. That's inaccurate. This is someone who tainted Renna. Sure, why not?
Painted her. Who painted her?
Who knows? Some admirer, I guess.
Like us, we're kind of admiring her.
Okay.
I think the three of us have
She is
problems.
very shy,
Muscle
so all
mommy?
these eyes and pokes are kind of making her seem just a little more nervous than she already was.
Okay. Without divulging anything to Junebug's character, in context of someone specific, how tall is she?
Mhm.
8 feet.
Yes, but in context to another character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I would say she comes off perhaps a bit taller, honestly. A bit bigger.
Taller.
Oh,
She is
Really?
She is built. She would be if that person was the blacksmith of your village instead. Like, you could look at her form as if they were the blacksmith their entire life instead. She is very clearly built and have been doing this trade for a very long time.
Okay. Junebug will get excited and be like, "Wow, you're bigger than the village chief."
Oh wait, she's
um,
bigger than like entire town.
I would really appreciate you guys not calling me big. She's gonna like climb up a little bit.
For Junebug, that's a compliment. Your size
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Your size is amazing. Not to mention, you clearly have skills.
I love that
Yeah.
you three burst in here and immediately start poking at her, looking at her, calling her huge and big. Nothing to do with the fact that she's a blacksmith. Just immediately.
She's just so pretty.
Can I help you guys with anything?
Right. Junebug forgot. Junebug will unstrap his blade, put it on the table. Junebug needs you to service this. I just need you to make sure that it's that everything about it is okay. Junebug's not super well versed with smithing. Junebug always skipped the smithing lessons.
Fair enough. How about for you two? Anything you guys wanted to quickly ask, do, or say with Renna?
Torrance is very smitten by her very quickly.
Torrance likes huge women, apparently.
Yeah, that's muscle mommy.
Yeah. Surely not an orphan and stuff. And he's gonna mentally think, should I talk to her about spiders? You know, I don't think it's weird. Should I bring a
My
stone
pickup
and-
line is to give spider facts.
The only really efficient way to do it. And so now he's a mentally bubbling mess. He's trying to figure out how to kind of flirt with her.
How about you, Betsy, while Torrance is trying to get their thoughts straight?
I'm gonna ask her, if there are any other big colonies of beetles around here. Cause
Okay.
I think they're kind of cool. I haven't seen things this large very often.
She's picking up Junebug's weapon and looking it over as she replies to you. Anchorwood's a little bit of a melting pot of a place. I wouldn't say that there's any specific beetle colony as far as I'm aware of, at least. But I mean, if you go more north, towards like the city, there's a bunch of little towns and villages. You might maybe have better luck if you look over there. And she's trailing off. Seeing that your blade, Junebug's actually in quite good condition, she's gonna charge you only 3 copper to just take it back, use a whetstone, so forth, if you would like.
Okay,
Just general light maintenance. Alright. So she'll take this escape from you 3 and step away and like very quickly move, not out of sight, just like out of the conversation bubble to just sharpen it and give you guys a moment.
They never told
Wow.
me they had this village.
Who would have thought somebody was as big as father?
One of your plans?
My father is the village chief.
Oh. Well, let me guess, the twins are your siblings?
No, of course not.
Okay.
A thought spring.
Try to get something better.
But the twins might as well be my siblings after everything I put them through.
What do you mean when you
Sounds
put them
really-
through?
Junebug was kind of a troublemaker back in his village. Loved to train, but hated all the other lessons.
The two of
Like
you
this
do
one.
have a moment to think about how you have both had interactions with who you would deem leaders. Torrance, you're very familiar with the leader you've been around, and Raybit, you've had your own, how would you say, streak with your leader.
Oh,
I
yeah.
understand being a troublemaker.
I kind of really more annoyed the cook Doris, that they're I kind of forgot what species she was, but man, she was so quick to annoy. Me and my friend oh damn, kind of forgot. Serapha, right, Serapha. Me and my friend Serapha, we kind of would sneak in and try and either steal some food or play some tricks. One time we put a bucket full of like ooze on the door, and she came in and fell on top of her. We laughed so loud, but unfortunately, she did whip her a lot. You see, she had a rare spider silk that she called her special gift. It's just special when she whipped us.
As you're trailing off, Renna does return, handing you your blade, Junebug, and simply requesting the 3 copper. And she is going to try and quickly escape from the conversation again, as she gets her payment.
Junebug actually stops her and goes. Junebug actually stops her and goes. Wait a minute. You said you were working. Junebug puts his elbows on the counter and goes. You said you were working with stone.
Trying to.
I'll
Junebug
get you.
is.
What are you rolling
Junebug
there?
is-
Nice 20, by the way.
Thanks.
Junebug is actually quite interested. While Junebug didn't understand the importance of blacksmithing when he was younger, I understand it a little bit more now. I don't know much, but if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, I really appreciate that, actually. Let me pull up my paper real quick. She's gonna quickly dart away. You're gonna hear a little bit of ruffling of different papers before she kind of returns back here. As I mentioned, my tools aren't really meant to cut stone. It's kind of stone's kind of really hard. I am in the market for, improved tools. If maybe if you could maybe find some at some point. I don't know. She's gonna trail off again. You're getting quieter and quieter. But I could use improved blacksmithy tools if I don't know if you run into them, I guess.
Junebug can't make no promises, but I'll see how. But Junebug will try to help. If he finds anything, he'll bring them by.
I appreciate it.
Torrance is getting very jealous of their conversation.
If only he would talk to her.
He's gonna do. He rolls up and he puts his arms down. He's like, I can also find you some improved stone, way better than what Junebug is gonna get you.
Improved
Yeah,
stone, did you say?
Lawrence is pretty
Yep.
good at finding stuff, especially stones.
Yep.
Sure,
I
roll me a, I don't even know what the fuck to call this. I guess a
Wait,
persuasion
wait.
check, I guess. Just roll me a
Performance?
charisma check. Just roll me a general charisma check.
Okay.
Add your charisma mod to this.
That's +1. 19.
Not bad, actually. I guess, yeah, the more the merrier. I do need tools and I do need stones. The cleaner the better. No cracks along the surfaces would be fantastic, because that really tells you about the interior of the stone. They're kind of hard to find. We don't really have many quarries nearby Oakridge, but if you find some proper stones out, I mean, he's gonna motion at like the whole of your size. Don't know if you'll be able to carry the big ones, but I can handle, even if you can find some smaller ones, that would be fantastic. Just make sure they're sizable, so I need to chip a lot off,
I may look small, but I'm quite strong. Smiles.
She doesn't know what to think of that, and is just gonna take it as you are talking about the fact that you can just handle picking up rocks. I hope you're strong enough to pick up rocks.
I am very, very strong. I used to lift caravans back in my day.
Persuasion check. No, sorry, deception check. Go. DC 20.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
This is an unbelievable thing. Go for it. Give me a deception check. Nah. Oh, sorry. That's a 7. I thought
It was an 8.
You picked up caravans with just your bare arms.
Well, we used like kind of that wait, what was that thing that cars have that lift them up to get the tires off?
She wouldn't know what it is, but I know what you're talking
no,
about.
I'm thinking we used Zen.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's a hilt.
Not a hilt.
Wait. It's
You're talking about a jack.
Yeah, a jack. You know, like we use jacks, but I helped kind of lift up the car so that we can change the wheel.
Taking
Junebug just
oh,
kinda-
yeah.
Junebug just kind of gives that look to Torts and goes, even Junebug doesn't believe that.
What do you think, Betsy, of the claims here?
You know what? I believe.
Wow.
Thank you.
Renna is going to, taking a note from Betsy's book, is going to kind of poke at your arm a little bit. Engaging in contact, Torrance. You poke at your arm and be like,
Ooh.
she does not seem remotely
Blushes.
convinced with how your size is. But, okay.
And you know, maybe after we're done, I can bring back the stone, and maybe you could teach me a few things about blacksmithing.
Oh, I don't think. I mean, I work. I'm kind of take up a lot of space in here, and I don't know if I'll have. If there's also room for another to be up at the forge. She's gonna kind of motion the fact that she hunches over to work at the forge. I do appreciate, like, you're a nice guy, but I don't think you're a nice guy.
Why not just simply knock out the walls? If you make the forge open air, you won't have to crouch down like that.
I guess so, but
It would be more comfortable for you.
yeah, that's true, but the issue is that wall is shared with the other building, and knocking it down also kind of deals with my bedroom upstairs, which is right above it. So it's a little unfortunate that this, the town isn't really built for someone my height, but I make do. I have a really comfy chair.
You have a carpenter in this town?
I haven't seen them for a while, but they made my chair. It was really nice of them. It was for free.
Well, we'll find that carpenter, because you definitely don't deserve to hunch over a massive, like, forge to do your work that I presume you love.
I appreciate it. While this conversation is happening, Betsy, you've been quiet. What are you up to?
What is Betsy up to?
Is there something you want to talk to Renna about while you have the chance?
Not really. I think I'm content with everything.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to ask Renna?
For me, I'm good. Everything I need is all set, because it's not like she knows how to do bug deconstruction.
Yeah, right. I guess she wouldn't know what to do with corpse pieces.
Wait, I do realize, what are her prices of, like, dexterity weapons?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do have a store, don't I? She's gonna open up a ledger. Can I see? Do you guys have badges present? She's gonna like ask you for if you guys have your like ranger badges or something like that.
Oh, no, not yet. We are kind of nearly about to set off to defeat the Scouter Trophy.
Oh, okay. She's gonna put the ledger down and pick up a different thing. Because you're civilians, we just generally have some regulations. There's only so many things I can offer your crew. I'm gonna post this in the Ranger Guild chat. Here is the store that you have access to while they are in limited supplies due to the fog. You can get your husk daggers, which go for 2 gold pieces each. You can get a set of 20 thorn arrows for 1 gold. A wooden slat, which is kind of like a pole staff, for 2 silver. A vine sling for 1 silver, and 20 pebbles for the sling for 4 copper. Because you're civilians, this is all I'm allowed to offer, but hey, I mean, when you get your badge, come back. My shop I'll have more available for you as guild members.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, I mean... Oh.
She's gonna look to you a little bit excited, Torrance. What are you thinking of getting?
Can I do perception to see that she really likes weapons, or is that just a known fact by her excited face?
Sorry, what are you looking to do again? You want to roll for what?
Maybe I'll roll perception to kind of just see what she is interested in.
I would say roll insight for that.
Oh yeah, no perception. Insight. Let me check. Okay, I'm pretty proficient in it. I got like big +5 insight. Ooh, oh, that's 7. Ah!
I mean, she could be interested in weapons. It could also just be her job. It's really hard to tell.
God damn it! I'm
So
just gonna show off her my dagger and be like, my 2 sharp fangs and be like, would these be good with fighting for like the trophy hunt?
You're doing a trophy hunt. Impressive. I mean, they seem like they're sturdy weapons. Like, it looks like you take good, decent care of them at least. I don't see why they shouldn't treat you well.
Yeah, I will treat them well. You seem to have a keen eye on weapons.
I've been doing this for a long time, yeah. She's kind of like rubbing her legs a little bit, kind of antsy. Are you guys
Junebug looks
getting
at
it?
the ledger.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Junebug will look at the ledger and go, so I guess this means asking for a set of throwable weapons is out of the question.
You can always throw the daggers.
Not exactly what Junebug is looking for. Looking for something
Gold
smaller.
pieces, a throw.
All of you know,
Junebug
these are
is looking for
cheaper than the
something-
D&D manual.
Junebug is looking for something smaller.
Terrible.
But yeah,
Smaller.
Junebug begins to kind of gesture towards something about the size of what would of a certain length, and a certain like width, and would be needle-like.
The closest thing. Give me a moment. She's gonna step into the back room and give you guys another moment together while I pull up the manual real quick. Take some time to roleplay. I'll be but a moment.
I'm gonna look at Betsy and be like, is anything that interests you?
Not really.
Good. Tell me about spider packs, please.
Wow, quick,
Spider.
smooth transition.
What do you know about spiders?
Okay. Well, not much since the manual is to be delivered.
No, let me see this manual. Do you have it?
Oh no! I don't have it yet. I'm
Oh.
you know.
Oh, I see. Well, do you remember anything?
No, he said it was in the back, and it was a surprise.
Renna will return,
up.
and she'll wait till you guys are done to continue, though.
But I want to know what your like spider facts are. Huh? You know, like ants could be spiders in disguise, or something I picked up along the way that ants can mimic spiders to like evade predators.
Wait, ants are spiders in disguise?
No, ants can like kind of spiders. Actually, no. Spiders mimic ants so that they can like avoid predators. Is that cool?
Really? Well, I can
Yeah,
tell you that predators don't avoid me. I've had quite a few run-ins with predators, so I don't know what the ants are doing, but
As we know, in lore, there are pedophiles where she's from. Jokes aside, though,
We're not
to continue.
a lot of this around.
Sorry, I had to.
Acting
Continue.
like a spider does not save you from the pedophiles where I'm from, okay?
Renna will turn. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, you know any of your facts? These are kind of the things that I found or Sanjay told me.
My family really likes to make these really cool little silk dolls that we
Really?
use to give out to the children during some of our festivals. Yeah, here I can show you mine. I'll pull out like a little cute doll, a couple of them. They look like spiders. It's a basic spider. They're kind of a little bit broken, but
Oh. Can I see?
yeah. and I'll show you. I don't have a picture, but
It's all good. Tell us about some of these dolls that you're showing off.
well, I tried
Is there-
to model them after after my parents and me, but they haven't gone. They've been through kind of a lot since I made them. So
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
but
Yes.
anyway,
Mhm. So Renna will. Oh, you go. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh yeah, no, I'm just looking for Renna.
Yes. So Renna has come back. She's gonna turn to you, Junebug. Something like this, right? And she's going to pull out. She just has this one thing. It's actually surprisingly thin. This is just a thorn in almost its rawest form. It's only been like whittled to a degree to make it just sharper. I only have the one at the moment, but I can always make more if you'd like me to. These are designed to be thrown. Usually I turn them into arrows, but this is just a raw thing in its own that you can just chuck at people if that's kind of up your alley. She'll give you a moment to hold it.
Junebug kind of expects it and kind of goes, more or less this is what Junebug is looking for. Junebug had an idea that might require the help of the Apothecary. If it works, Junebug's got another advantage.
I'm just gonna. Oh, that formatted weird. I put it into the general chat as well. These go for normally 5 silver pieces each. And at the moment, if you'd like to requisition more, Renna can go out of her way to start making some for you on your next visit. But for now, she only has access to the one.
26.
Would like if there was more.
Again, I usually turn them into arrows for the guildies. But I mean, I can just spend some time today making a bunch, and I should be done maybe by the time you get back or by tomorrow. Is there an amount you're looking for?
I think I'm fine with my bow and arrow. Thank you, looks really good.
Junebug would like to have at least a set of at least a minimum of 10. So Junebug has spares.
I can definitely get 9 more made by at least maybe tonight, but more likely by tomorrow morning. If that would work for you, I'm happy to do so. They are going for 5 silver each, though, is the thing. But I mean, if you can get my tools, I'd be happy to give you a discount for sure.
5 silver.
I'd actually be if you. I mean, again, if you find the tools, I would be willing to, because the tools are so valuable. I'd be willing to cut the price in half for all 10. She's like kind of like fiddling with her hands again. Clearly, likes having something to do with her hands.
Right. Junebug will put down the thorn and goes, unfortunately, Junebug doesn't have the money to spare. I already have other things planned.
That's alright. I'll still go ahead and make some anyway, just in case maybe later you change your mind. Besides, if you're gonna become guild members, the rangers doing quests is like honestly one of the best ways to make cash.
Fair point.
I'll get some ready at least for tomorrow morning. How's that sound?
Well, if you can go ahead and make them, I promise I'll pay for them as soon as I'm able.
More than happy to. Again, maybe not tonight, but by tomorrow morning for sure I'll have at least 10 more available for you.
Well, with that, Junebug's business is conducted.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk to Renna about?
Nope.
No, I've already got what I need.
Wonderful. Is there any exiting out of the building? Sun still high in the sky. What's next on the list for you guys?
Who the Apothecary?
Yes, the Apothecary!
Wonderful.
Hey, that wasn't that enthusiastic, Betsy. Say the Apothecary!
Apothecary.
Apothecary!
Apothecary!
Approaching the building, none would blame you for thinking the space was abandoned. The building is absolutely coated in ivy, moss, weeds, and just so many other plants. Torrance, what would actually stand out to you above anyone else is the sheer color radiating off of this building. Where you're from, color is quite often a rare sight, often seen only during special festivals. You see a lot more browns, beiges, and colors of decay. Here, after all, this is your first bloom outside the borders of your homeland. The flowers beam pinks, yellows, reds, and purples, all adding just a little life to the small village. Locating the door provides its own set of challenges. It's only due to teamwork amongst you all that you managed to find a door hidden behind the ivy. I assume you're all entering inside.
Yeah.
Entering inside, you find yourselves in a true shop of wonders. Plants coat the walls and ceilings of this place, some glowing faintly, illuminating the store in a low, warm light. At the back of the shop, you see a beautiful and radiant blue butterfly tending to very well kept plants. The critter leans closer to one of the flowers, giving it a small nod, and turns around to you all with a large smile. Customers! Well, aren't you an all too welcome surprise? My name is Vinyard, though it might be easier just to call me Vin, he says, winking at your group. Can I interest you in one of my many decoctions? They only go for a few gold, something travelers like yourselves surely have in troves.
Torrance is bewitched again.
The fabulously character. What's up?
Betsy's gonna like walk in front of Torrance.
Oh my goodness me.
Hello.
I'll post a picture of him for you guys as well.
Oh god.
Oh, he's cute.
All my butterflies somehow look fabulously gay, and I'm not even upset about it. They're just great.
It just makes my character seem more pansexual than ever.
But yes, may I help you all at all? Betsy, you have approached at the front here.
What do you have up for sale?
Well, as I mentioned, I have many decoctions. But of them all, what people most often enjoy, and he'll float very gracefully, almost gliding through the air towards a counter. I have some berries. I carry a number of healing potions. I have potions of watchful rest. And I do carry some others, should you prove yourself capable rangers.
Do you have like a healing potion?
I do carry quite a few healing potions for travelers such as yourself. They sit their butt on the counter and just like in such showmanship, kick one leg after the other into the air to cross to the other side, floating up into the air to a shelf to pull down a couple potions. How much? We got 25 gold each, something surely you can afford, travelers.
Fuck. Your light is so beautiful, and your skin is like the midnight sky I've rarely seen in the Deadlands.
So many say.
I'm gonna roll persuasion to see if I can charm him into like giving us a discount. For, like,
You can really try. Just recognize that butterflies are routinely seen. If anything, he's trying to charm you guys into buying something right now.
Well, joke's on him. I'm gonna charm him.
I will actually. You know what? Let's be fun. Let's make this a contested charisma roll. Let's make this a persuasion. Sure, why not? You have to beat a DC 17 to outcharm this guy.
Oh my god. Okay. No.
Little few
5.
people can truly beat the butterfly's charm. The butterfly seemingly deflecting your attempt at charm. The little bits of pollen from the store almost make it as though he is shining radiant in front of you as he's attempting to sell you these health potions.
Yeah.
They are. But a simple
rich.
25 gold. My apologies. I thought you were far more. He's gonna like shake his hand at you. Far more well off. Oh well. Well, most of my general supplies are bought by the local guild members. I can offer a few things to you all if you have the silver to spare.
Junebug is actually looking for something specific, actually.
Hmm.
Junebug, by any chance, do you have any flasks that you can spare?
I carry a bunch of flasks, of course. How else am I going to make potions? Are you in the neighborhood for some?
I am. I have an idea that requires them. I need to make sure that they can break, though, on contact.
A fragile one. I can take a peek for you. And he's going to slowly, without even changing position, just sort of float upwards into the ceiling and disappear for a moment. You'll hear the kind of rustling of leaves as he floats downwards again, in a different position, almost as though he's sitting on an invisible chair. I don't carry fragile bottles too frequently. I do pride myself on quality at the end of the day. But I do have this. And you see what is in fact a kind of wooden kind of capsule, but the bark seems to be rather old and brittle, something that if you threw it hard enough would likely shatter at whatever it hit. I don't use it for a whole lot. It used to be just a part of my kitchen, but it's grown unappealing and lacking aesthetic. I'd be willing to toss it to you for, I don't know, 5 silver.
Ouch.
Seems a bit of a rip-off. This looks like a copper sort of cloth.
Oh, it's not copper. I'll have you know it's made of the finest wood you can find in Acrewood. Some could say it's
Junebug,
the
thanks,
Acrewood soul itself.
Junebug thinks you're trying to swindle me.
How sure are you? Large smile across their face as they stare at you.
Which, I mean, Junebug is, like, not affected by any of this.
Of course.
Nothing there.
While you're figuring this out, he's gonna lean in really close to you, Betsy. A spider like yourself is almost rare in these parts. What's a thing like you doing wandering around?
Oh. That's just gonna like back off and like blush a little and be like, oh, you know, just passing through. I have a leaving some old history behind, so like mysterious like that.
Oh,
but,
so deeply
yeah.
mysterious.
Oh,
We love
yes,
a little bit of
yes.
mystery around here. Fauna's no better.
Yes.
And he's gonna kind of float back to his spot, seeing if Junebug's made up his mind.
You know what? I am going to attempt to haggle him down for a better price.
All right. What's your? Feel free. Give me your spiel. Actually, roll and then tell me what you're gonna say. Just give me. I guess that would be a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Very okay. What are you adding to it?
17 plus persuasion. That's a 19.
Not bad. You will have had the opportunity to hold the kind of container. It does definitely look a little bit old. Like it's had a lot of love, kind of idea. Tell me, what are you gonna tell Vinyard as you try to haggle here?
I mean, Junebug is straightforward and honest and goes, Junebug needs this because he needs it for a quest. See, we're actually looking to become adventurers, but we need to do a job first. I need this for the job.
You see his expression changes to like almost like his mouth agape a little as he's very interested in how you just said that. Oh, wannabe ranges. I suppose I can do a little something for you. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what. He's gonna float off again, and you're gonna hear more rustling of plant leaves as he returns with 3 berries he's going to place, apart from each other, on the table. I will throw in for you these berries. These are good berries, very important for rangers. And to give you the mechanic aspect, these differ from the good berry spell. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry, and this will restore 1 hit point. And the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain you for 1 day. Additionally, you may use your action to feed an ally 1 berry, and this will guaranteed stabilize any downed ally in combat. I will simply throw these in for free on top if you want.
Oh, that's
Normally
so
they go for
kind.
1 silver each.
1 silver?
It's a guaranteed stabilization. Would you rather buy a medical kit?
True. How many berries, Zen, how many berries are on the table?
He has placed 3 on the table. You don't know how many he has in the back room. He is offering to you, Junebug, that for this 5 silver, he's gonna basically throw in these berries for free, making the flask 3 silver cheaper, instead being made up by the good berries he's throwing in for you guys. How's that for a deal?
Junebug still thinks that you're trying to swindle me, but Junebug's got work that he needs to get done, so Junebug will go ahead and put the silvers down.
Anyone else want to share in this? Or is it
I'll
only for
chip
your
in.
friend?
I'll chip in.
I'll chip in as well.
Alright, you feel free to organize amongst yourselves. Just make sure there is a 5 silver piece that is lost in total. You guys will have been provided, I assume, 1 berry each. I'll post how it works so you guys can just have it. And Junebug, you will have a very fragile wooden kind of flask container that if you threw it hard enough, it will shatter.
Works for me.
I'll put this also in our main chat, if I can figure out how to copy correctly.
Fran's gonna turn to Junebug and be like,
you go.
know, we could have just made this flask on our own, then we wouldn't have used the money.
Junebug doesn't know how to make things like this, though.
I think that he's being very generous by putting in some extra things. I think.
He's gonna Vineyard's leaning in, intruding in your conversation. Consider it something of an investment into our future business dealings, friends.
Yes, of course.
You have something to say, Terrace?
We're trying to set up a strong relationship with this handsome fellow.
I do love strong relationships. You have something to say, Torrance? Junebug?
Turn to Betsy and be like, Betsy, there's no time to be charmed right now. Even if you look luscious, okay?
I've never seen someone so
Fucking
beautiful.
pot calling the kettle black. Do you remember the blacksmith?
You're no kidding. Junebug will put the fucking flask away and sings anyway and goes, you know, that's a lot of saying from the one that sat there and flirted with the blacksmith.
Well, the blacksmith was different, okay? This one had a good price for things.
Well, this
Like,
one is
kind of
being so
like-
generous and kind and giving us extras.
Yes, how charitable I am. Praise me more.
So charitable.
Still, Trance gets really timid again and just turns away, turns his back and just shuffles out of the door.
As everyone seemingly is getting ready to go, is there anything anyone else would like to talk to Vineyard about?
No, as Junebug literally, as he's walking out the door, he kind of goes, I think butterflies are a bit full of themselves.
You wouldn't be the first, and you definitely wouldn't be the last. He'll happily say to you. Oh,
You're not the first. You're not the first butterfly Junebug has seen.
Feel free to return if your pockets get too heavy. You can never have too much travel supplies, after all. He'll be kind of sprawled out across the table. How about you, Betsy? Anything you want to talk to Vineyard about before you leave?
How do I go about this?
You can do whatever you want.
I gotta shoot my shot, guys.
You got what he loves.
You know, it's not the first time I've been around a spider.
Oh.
Oh, a cat got your tongue. What's a cat? I don't know.
What's a spider pickup line? Spider pickup lines.
Oh my god, I can't imagine this being great.
Oh,
Really attached to
So,
Baba.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I crawl by again?
You're welcome to crawl anywhere you'd like, my darling. Especially if it's right over here to my goods where I sell things.
Can you sell your heart?
Sell my heart? That's a priceless artifact. You sure you can afford it?
Well, I happen to be able to make things out of silk, so if you need
Interesting.
anything, then
Quite the opportunity. Do you think you can outdo the competition?
I think so.
Well, Fauna gives us quite a bit of string at quite a reasonable price. What do you normally sell your stuff for? She
Name a
honestly has
price.
That's an interesting tactic to employ. I'll tell you what. Fauna often sells us about, how would you say, 30 feet of string for 1 silver. Because she makes a great deal of it. Actually, if you've been to the outside of town, you'll see there's a great deal of webbing there to keep the place safe. If you'd like, you can always go negotiate with her yourself. Or you can always maybe sell something for a little bit below average price. Assuming you have 30 feet of string to pop out.
I'll go talk to her, and I'll get back to you. I'll see whatever deals we can make.
Sounds good. I'd recommend exploring the church if you want to find her.
The church. Ooh, that sounds perfect.
You're welcome back anytime.
We will be back.
Good. I'd be amiss if you were gone too long. He's gonna motion to the fact that there's a great deal of supplies here for you to buy as an adventurer. I'd hate for something horrible to happen to you.
Tell you what. What would you recommend a spider buy from your shop?
Honestly, especially as you are going out on an adventure, I do have a couple more good berries if you'd like.
Sure.
They go for 1 silver each. I threw them in for free for your friend because he was a little bit of a prude. But I'll happily give you for 1 silver each for 1 good berry. While supplies last, I only have the 3 at the moment, but I do have more growing as we speak. I should have a great deal more by the morning come. You know, the guild buys a great deal of my supplies after all.
I see. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy 2 berries for 4 silver.
Two berries for 4 silver?
Yes.
What's the catch? Do you know how to haggle, friend? They're gonna. Because normally I sell 2 berries for 2 silver.
I think Betsy's too busy making googly eyes.
Not fully listening. I'll happily take it overpriced if you'd like. Yeah, I guess he'll.
But keep a couple berries in the future for me.
I mean, as you wish. He's gonna float off, grab 2 of the 3 berries he has remaining. Make sure to remove 4 silver from your bag, and he's gonna give you 2 overpriced good berries. Do enjoy, and please come back anytime.
Oh, I will. Bye.
Farewell, lovely. I'll catch you soon. You and your little friends. Alright. I'll at least mark on the map. I'll at least put where the church is for you guys in case you want to go there.
Let's go there. That priest went missing. That might be a clue to get extra breakfast items on the menu.
Torrance loves eating.
Yeah, he barely has anything to eat.
Actually, what you would know is this is a church of Sky, specifically. Are you guys headed off to the church now, or what's your next stop in town?
Let's go to the church first, and then maybe Should we like set off on our adventure?
I have everything I need, more or less. I was hoping to get some poison, but that butterfly was gonna probably overprice it.
Yeah. Butterfly seems like he wants to overprice everything.
The only thing overpriced was
I
the
don't know what
haggling
you're talking
attempt
about.
that Betsy went for.
I'd say it was reasonably priced.
You got a bit of a
say
show.
that 'cause you were busy. Junebug says that you were only you only say that because you were busy making googly eyes at the fancy butterfly.
Well, yes, part
Yeah.
of your service is getting to look at a very beautiful butterfly.
Thank you. They get it. Part of the price is the show.
Junebug doesn't get
You-
Junebug doesn't get the appeal. Doesn't get this whole thing of people making all googly eyes with butterflies. Junebug knows a butterfly that lives in the village.
Well, your loss. Maybe you could put me in contact with your village butterfly, and I'll get them out of there for you.
Ha! Like she would leave. A butterfly of her stature would never leave, especially with her knowledge of poisons.
Mm. Are you guys headed off to the church, am I to assume?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. As you arrive in the Sky District of Oakridge, not named after the Church of Sky, simply the fact that it is norther than the rest of town across the river. As you arrive, you find a locked door with a sign that reads, "Out looking for ceremonial sappers." It looks like it was put up rather recently. The building itself is a bit small, decorated with patterns resembling clouds across a morning sky by the sea. The walls appear to be in great condition compared to the many other buildings seen in Oakridge, and a careful eye could easily spot a narrow dirt path leading to the back of the church.
I'm gonna go up to the front door to just knock at it.
No response.
Right, that priest went missing. I'm gonna turn to Betsy and be like, "You could climb, right?"
Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna investigation on the church, see if there's any open windows or whatnot.
Feel free to give
don't
me
we just
an.
knock?
What's up, Betsy?
Why don't we just knock?
I already knocked. No one
He-
replied.
There was no
don't we
response to
knock
Torrance's knock.
Well, maybe I didn't do the secret knock.
Yeah, maybe you didn't do the secret passcode. Maybe we should try again.
How are you
Is
gonna
the
knock?
door unlocked?
The door is locked.
Okay, maybe that's it.
How are you gonna
I'm gonna
knock?
try- I'm gonna try Wait, what kind of church is this?
This is a church of sky, following the gods of
Sky.
sky. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I'm gonna knock three
As-
times fast.
Bum bum bum. No response. Meanwhile, anyone who wants to, feel free to give me a religion check, DC 10. If you want to
made,
hear a little bit of stuff about the Church of Sky.
I made a raw 18 investigation check.
Investigation check. We'll come right back to that. Actually,
Okay, yeah.
we'll do this first while everyone. Again, if you want to make a religion check, feel free. Just tell me your number when you're done. 10 is the DC. Junebug, the Darkwoods, I guess, just doesn't have many churches. Torrance, do you want to
course
make a
not.
religion check?
Sure. You gotta hold on to the 18 investigation.
I got it in mind. Don't worry. Feel free to just make me a religion check if you want to hear about this. So you two, it makes
18.
sense. So we'll wrap that up in a second. So on your 18 investigation check, looking up and over across the building, you very clearly see that dirt path leading around the back of the church. Not too sure where that goes, but it does seem well trodden. The church itself seems to be in quite good condition. The windows don't appear to be open from this side, though it does seem like, just from a little bit of webbing across one side of the building, like someone has made a habit of climbing in and out of one of the upper windows. And on those religion checks, Junebug wouldn't know a thing about this, but you two have experienced being around the Church of Sky. Torrance, more so. Torrance, you know that your people are deemed heretics by the followers of the Sky. But moreover, what you and Betsy would both be aware of is that the followers of Sky is sort of the dominant religious following in Terrace. You can kind of find them anywhere you go. They're generally quite welcoming people and seemingly rather friendly. You also would know that the gods of sky were blamed for the great cataclysm just over 100 cycles ago.
Ooh.
But yes,
Cool.
Okay.
seemingly someone's been climbing in and out of windows, and you know a little bit about the Church of Sky.
I'm gonna turn to Betsy and be like, you mind if you climb up to that webbing over there? Maybe you could get through and unlock the door from within.
Sure, I could try. I have experience breaking into places.
You do?
I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to climb up.
Feel free. This is actually within your 30 feet of climbing speed, so you are easily able to go. How do we give me just a sleight of hand check, if you would. Let's say a DC 10. Sure. Seems like this window has gotten a lot of love. That's cocked. That's cocked. I'll let you re-roll it.
What? Okay.
Oh, true.
Oh, 11.
That's a pass. So, real quick,
Whoa.
Betsy, can you describe for us what it looks like as you scale the side of this building at a pretty reasonable speed?
What it looks?
How do
like?
you look climbing this building? Yeah. What's it like to witness this spider on their way up?
It's probably kind of scary. Being like, what? I think I seem pretty skilled at it. I'm like, it's. I think it would be kind of frightening to see how fast I could get into a building that was supposed to be locked.
Yeah, within 6 seconds, she has scaled more than 30 feet up and breached through a window. Like a bat out of hell with speed, as though she were sprinting up the side of the building rather than climbing at all. As you get to this window, it gives you a little bit of trouble. You do have to jimmy it for a second, because it does seem like, again, this window's gotten a lot of love. But as you do open it, you enter into a finely kept room. As you enter the room, you're greeted with lovely daylight sneaking in from behind you, illuminating the room perfectly. It is quite humble. 2 beds sit on opposite walls, and the walls are covered in art drawn perhaps by the local children, creating a welcoming aura for the space. Feel free if you would, there's a door leading inside the church straight ahead, or you can investigate the room should you wish.
Hold on, why are we breaking into the church?
Torrance wanted you to, and you just sort of went for it.
I didn't actually explain anything to you. You're like, sure, I want to break in.
So quick to break
Wait,
into buildings.
It's because the priest went missing, and maybe you'll find that context clue to get more food on the damn menu.
Actually, tell me.
Off the menu.
Actually, tell me what is your passive perception, Betsy?
Where do I find it?
It is 10 plus your wisdom modifier. Are you proficient in perception, by the way?
Yes, I am.
So it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So 10 plus 2 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wait, my perception says it's 4 though.
That's all right. You're not rolling for perception. We're using your passive perception.
Oh, okay, so it's 14 then, right?
All right. You are more than welcome to, if you would like, make an active perception or investigation check while you're inside this building. Or you can just go about whatever you're doing.
I'd like to do perception.
All right.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
First,
What do you want to do?
hide.
If you want, you can take the action to hide.
Yes.
Give me just a stealth roll, I suppose. What is that?
17 then.
You have managed to hide yourself within the very few shadows of the room creeped across the ceiling. If you wanted to make a perception check, feel free to make your perception check. Let's say oh, you easily did it. So from up here, I have been rolling contested checks this whole time, by the way. From where you're positioned up on the ceiling, you can see eyes, a couple pair of eyes, peeking out from beneath one of the beds. They seem to be looking around, almost confused, as you have quickly disappeared into the ceiling.
Okay, it was good that I hid then.
Are you gonna sit upon the ceiling for but a moment more? Or do you what's next on your little schedule?
Can I make out what it is? Like, what am I thinking? Like,
from this position, you can only see multiple pairs of eyes. It's hard, you can't tell if they're more than one person or a single person.
Well, now I'm gonna feel bad for breaking and entering. I don't even know why I'm in here.
Priestess.
Can I presume
what do I do here?
Are you gonna stay on the ceiling?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on the ceiling.
Someone crawls out from beneath the bed. Let me post a picture for you all. Actually, I'll do that in a hot second. Ah, fuck it, we'll do it right now. Out from underneath the bed crawls a spider. She is purple. I'll post a little picture in NPCs.
Oh, cutie!
Right? She seems very confused at where the hell this intruder would have went. Very cautious on her approach out. Her eyes look a little bit red, like she might have been in distress not very long ago. But she's just carefully kind of scanning the room a little bit.
So I'm gonna get excited and immediately get out of my cover and be like, "Hi, sorry for breaking and entering."
Oh my god, you're a spider! Oh my god, you're a spider! She's gonna approach you right away and it's like patting you all over. Oh my god, I haven't seen someone like you in so long! Oh my god! Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I'm so bad about this. Oh my god, what are you here for? Are you getting married? No. Oh my god, are you getting married? Who's the lucky person?
I've been eyeing up this blue butterfly. I don't know if you know him.
Vin? Oh my god, you're getting married to Vin? Oh, yeah, he's had so many girls. I can't believe you're locking him down. What are you doing in here? This is so wild. What brings you by?
Actually, I'm not too sure. I kind of just, my friend told me to come in here, and I kind of just did. Do you live here?
Yeah. She kind of gets, she's like, has to stifle herself for, actually, give me an insight check. Give me an insight check. You're gonna have to do quite well. DC 15. Oof. Plus?
14. Oof.
You're welcome to use your inspiration if you want at any point, by the way. Not that you have to now.
Sure. We have like an hour and a half left, so
All right,
yes,
give me a reroll. We'll cross our fingers for you. Not for you. All you can tell is, upon being like, "Do you live here in the church?" She just seems a little. That touches her in some fashion. Yeah, you could say I live here.
That's cool. I mean, I think a church would be the coolest place to live. Honestly, you get to be so close to your God. Like,
I mean, it was pretty good. Me and Rai spent a lot of nights here, but yeah.
Oh, you know Rai.
Pardon me? Oh yeah, no, Rai.
You know Rai.
He's actually, oh, goodness. She's gonna take a moment to like compose herself. He's actually the reason why I'm allowed to stay here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Fauna, and I'll write that in for you guys. Fauna. My name's Fauna. I guess I came here quite a while ago at this point. I'm sure you know how people treat us, but people weren't really welcoming to spiders when they arrived. But Rai, oh my god, Rai, he came out, he talked to everybody. He worked so hard to make sure I felt accepted and that people treated me well. Honestly, he was a little bit of my hero, and he took me on in, We worked with the priest before he disappeared, running the church, and then it was just me and Rye for a while, and now it's just me.
Huh. I'm surprised that you weren't treated well. Everybody's been very kind to me so far.
And you could thank Rye for that. He worked really hard so that spiders would just generally be treated better here.
Oh, well, thank you, Rye.
Yeah.
You know, is it okay if my friends come and meet you? They're very nice.
I can come out. You probably shouldn't go into the church right now though, but I can come out.
Okay, sure. Here. We'll go outside then.
Yeah, out through the window, back down. You two, Junebug and Torrance. You'll see, instead of coming to unlock the door, Betsy's coming right back out the window. And crawling behind her. Give me a moment here to find this thing. La da da da. Who should see it? Sure. Out of the corner of your eye, Torrance, trailing behind Betsy, you notice a spider no bigger than yourself, where there wasn't one a moment ago. For you, time almost slows down as you witness it, reaching one of its many arms out of the shadows at Betsy to keep right up on their tail. Their eyes, a deep, nearly blooded red, focused entirely on Betsy, their teeth appearing even sharper than the blades you wield. You witness the spider following Betsy out of the building.
Torrance was angry at Betsy for like not opening the damn door. But then that spider washes away all his anger. He takes out his book.
Of course.
Through the page, he rushes up to the spider and he's like, "You're a spider."
You're not.
You... I check her face. You're girl.
I mean, I think so. She kind of like pats at herself. Are you guys here to get married too? She's gonna look at Junebug. It's awesome to have gay folk around, honestly. We don't have enough of them.
I'm gonna grab her,
Dude
like,
just points to Torrance and just goes, he is just a friend.
Torrance, what are you doing?
I just grabbed her legs and be like, "Tell me all about spider facts, please."
Well, I'll tell you what. Can't share a whole lot about spiders. Your friend probably has a little bit more they could tell you, but if you want to know about...
There's nothing.
If you want to know about the gods of sky, if you want to get, I don't know, married, if you want to do anything, honestly, related to it, I can tell you a whole bunch. Is there anything you're specifically looking for? She seems like
The spiders.
really chipper, but her little bloodshot eyes are kind of a giveaway that she wasn't doing too good.
Torrance just goes over his head. He's too excited to even notice any of the problems. He's gonna be like, "Does the spiders praise the god of sky?"
I mean, she's gonna kind of look over to Betsy, and then look back. Spiders praise a lot of gods. I know your friend's getting married. Are you guys like the best? Yeah, like the best men, bridesmen.
Is that like another spider thing? You assume marriages? Is that like another? You get like you have like marriages in spider culture?
I mean, people kind of partner in every culture. Do you not have weddings in your culture?
We have unions, really, but like it's too expensive to have a wedding. Except like spiders, I heard spiders have like web weddings, where they kind of make the churches out of webs, so like and the rings and the suits are made of webs.
I mean, I was kind of hoping you guys would get married. You know, I mean, I guess your friend's getting married. This town could really use some positivity at the moment because things have been pretty bad. Spider marriages aren't. I guess it really depends on the god that they're following if they're having a union. She's gonna look at you, Junebug. You're not. So you're not getting married to him. Who are you getting married to? She's really focused on this.
Junebug doesn't know what Junebug doesn't know what you mean, unless you mean the binding.
Getting married is a beautiful thing. You get to like have someone. It's awesome. you're like together forever, and it's cute and it's special, and there's a whole ceremony, and there's like promises being made to each other, and she's just gonna start like listing out just things she really likes about the concept of a wedding. We haven't.
Wow,
I haven't.
so you do.
God's just gonna like distract her and be like, wait, but to proceed with a wedding, you need a priest, right?
I mean, we had Rye, but I guess it's kind of me now.
Right. Was Rye the one who died and Junebug wants to bring back?
He's gonna turn to you, Junebug. You're gonna bring him back?
Junebug is certainly going to try, but can't make no promises.
Feel free to give me an insight check. Anyone who wants to.
Okay, what's your insight, Junebug? Oh, my insight's +3.
You can all give me an insight if you want.
Ooh.
Your DC is a 10. Wow,
Oh
you
my
guys.
God. I got a 10. Sorry, my insight's 3. I got a 10.
Do you want to in on this, Betsy?
Got, like,
Sure.
Give me an insight. DC 10. Wow,
Ooh,
nice.
okay, better.
As
Would have
Junebug,
been a 9 with my perception.
so close. But yes, as Junebug, maybe who's not immediately privy to it, says that he is in fact trying to bring Rye back. You see, Fauna is like seriously taken aback emotionally. Like this might be the best thing that's happened in a very long time for her. She does seem very touched, but she is trying to like hide that energy to like keep up a composure. That's really good. I'm really glad. Thank you very much. He's done a lot of good for the village and for me, of course. You know, if it wasn't for him, I don't know that I'd even be welcomed here as I am. You know, I'm sure you guys know how feared spiders are in the public for our, you know, our history and all. And of course, I follow in Silkspine's teachings with help from Vinyard. So please, none of you need to be worried about me and what I need to eat. But yeah, thank you so much for all the work you're doing.
Well,
What brings you guys by? I know your friend's getting married. What are you two here for?
I just wanted to know what happened to that priest that disappeared in the fog.
Sorry, I haven't thought about him in a while. He was the only other spider in Oakridge. Yeah, at least until now. She's gonna turn to you,
Spider?
Betsy. Oh yeah, or at least he was the only spider, I suppose. He was acting super scary towards Rye by the end of it, even with the meal substitutes. The night they disappeared, I remember staying in the locked room with Rye and hearing this terrible skittering sound along the walls of the church. And not long after that, I saw the priest kind of crawling out across the road into the northern woods from the window. I never really felt so shaken in a long time.
Lawrence is in a pickle because Ryan must know what happened to that priest and he's dead. It's gonna be a hard moral compass to deal with.
Fauna, are you getting married?
I wish. She's dramatic. Now, don't tell anyone, but like, and she's gonna try and whisper just to you, Betsy, because like girl things. I was kind of, you know, he's been so sweet lately, and he's been really nice, and he's been so good to me. I was kind of hoping that maybe things would just kind of maybe like turn out with Rye a little bit, but you know, things happen, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna work so hard to try to get you and Rye together, okay?
Really?
Yes.
Fucking hell, she can't even hold it in. She's over the moon. No insight checks required at this point.
We will get you that wedding, okay?
And then you can have yours too! Oh my god, we could have like a dual
Yes!
wedding!
Oh my
You
god.
and Vin, me and Rye. Oh my god, it'll be beautiful! We could have
Yes.
flowers and plants and like we could have some webs around. It'd be so nice. It'd be beautiful.
Your wedding.
that's gonna be easier said than done.
Oh, but we'll figure it out. Right?
I agree with you.
Oh,
Junebug either has to make up 250 gold or give that stingy priest a trinket he likes.
Bloomin'.
Fauna, do you have any expensive trinkets that what's his name? That
Lumen?
that Lumen might like.
If I had, Rye would be here. Unfortunately,
True.
ever since the priest disappeared, he kind of. I guess I can show you. She's actually gonna unlock the church and kind of take you guys on a short tour through the building. Let me find it.
Oh,
Do do
thank God she
do.
unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Upon entry, you find a very clean space. The room is quite dark, lit only by the ambient light of the surrounding area. Across the walls, like the outside, are images of clouds and blue skies. Benches line either side of the building, perhaps a place for the devout to sit. And at the back of the building sits a podium and a staircase leading upstairs. No investigation check necessary, as she is going to point out um, on the distinct lack of books and scrolls. Seemingly the building has not been in use, but the art across the walls are actually covered in scratch marks, as though something was clawing at the wall to get out. She's going to take you guys upstairs, where at the top of the stairs you can see two rooms. One on the left with a door hanging slightly off its hinges, and another door that is in fine condition. Fauna, you would recognize that that's the room you were in when you met Fauna. As she pushes open, carefully from a back, the door off its hinges, a loud creak is heard. Darkness within this room as webbing covers the windows. The room is coated in scratches and scars across the walls, the floorboards, and everything. The floorboards even appear almost broken. The webbing is everywhere. The bed in the center of the room is almost unrecognizable, having been torn completely asunder. The grasses and wood lay strewn everywhere. This is where the priest was the night he kind of disappeared. And he kind of, as you saw, he kind of left this place in a bit of a tizzy. So we don't really have much of our stuff around here right now. We're still kind of coming back from it.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if there's any like magic remnants around, even though my Arcana's not the best?
You can make an Arcana check to check if there's anything remotely magical about this space.
Yeah. Just a flat 10.
Doesn't seem like there's anything magical going on around here, from what you can tell.
I can tell.
Betsy, you have the web walker feet and are able to traverse this room without getting caught in anything, should you wish. But yeah, don't really have any trinkets, but hey, I mean, if you think you have the skill, you could join the Ranger Guild. There's a lot of places around here that you can go explore that might have all sorts of treasures. Like there's the shrine in the north. There's that kind of dilapidated building along the river. There's that giant tree that, people used to work at for the... I mean, I need to go there anyway.
What do you need to go there for?
Wedding stuff, obviously. I need to get... So, okay. Step back from the whole door situation. So you've heard of sappers. I'm trying to find ceremonial sappers. These are ones that glow wonderfully bright and radiant and just bring the space together perfectly. But the only place to really find such sap of quality is to get to the tree. But I've been kind of worried to go out there because that's kind of where the bandits hang out, unfortunately. So I've just been trying to find any little local secret supplies.
Do you think that Lumen would like some of that sap?
I wouldn't qualify it as a trinket so much as it's just sort of a material. You might have better luck. I know before, when he got back, I know his team had found something cool. You might be able to get it from them if you ask nicely.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a golden chalice? That's what Doombug told me from Lumen, sort of. Shopping cart.
A golden chalice, you say? I guess I would say that... I don't know. You might have better luck asking Mint when it comes to trinkets or treasures. Or Vinyard, or even Sparks. They're usually the ones who go out and do cool things. I would assume it was a treasure someone maybe found maybe stole from some bandits, if that helps. I kind of just stick around the church.
Or you cut out.
I kind of just stick around the church. If you're looking for trinkets or treasures, I would ask Mint, Sparks, or Vinyard. They're the kind of adventurous ones around here. Maybe something was taken from a bandit. Maybe it was found in one of the local like shrines or in some kind of like the chateau in the swamps. I'm afraid I don't get out a lot, so I wouldn't really know.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, she's gonna start to close off the room, like the destroyed room. So if anyone wants to do anything in there, now's your opportunity.
Maybe investigation to kind of just see if he left any context clues. The priest is quite destroyed and a bit suspicious.
Anyone who wants to give an investigation check, I will count this as investigating kind of the whole of the church, not just this room. Feel free. It'll be let's say a DC 10.
Ah, we got a 9. Oh,
Nice. You're using your inspiration there, Torrance.
oh no, it wasn't. I just found this weird thing called reroll, and I didn't know what that was.
All good, so... Well, we know that Junebug definitely passed. Junebug, your careful eagle eye, spending so long in the dark woods, you've been growing attention to kind of such changes in the environment, just to keep things safe. You notice that these scratches don't appear purely destructive. This is almost like, to liken it to a life experience, right? This is like a fly that gets stuck in a room and is desperately trying to leave. All this destruction appears to be a vain attempt to exit out the building, as destructive as it is. Seemingly able to escape the room, breaking down the door, from the evidence you've seen, scratching its way down into the main space of the church, and out the door out a window, where then Fauna and Rai watched it skitter across the road into the northern woods. This priest, seemingly different from how they normally are.
Junebug's gonna look to the spider and go and ask, has there been any recent attacks? Has anyone been attacked recently by any particular monsters?
Particular monsters? Not in town. I keep it pretty tight when it comes to defense. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, I leave webbing all around the outside.
That's weird, because if you look at these scratches, they're not scratches of... I mean, they're definitely scratches of distress, but it almost seems like whoever made them was trying to escape. Maybe not mean a monster attack, but something definitely happened.
I mean, she's gonna kind of hush down a bit. There have been some kind of like theories about what's been going on with him. You guys know how there's like people like us, and then there's people like the ladybugs that pull the carts and stuff.
Yeah.
There's been rumors spreading more and more lately, especially across Acrewood. I'm not too sure about other places, of, you know, good folk like us kind of struggling and kind of becoming kind of like a feral, becoming like a primal kind of thing. And people have been thinking that he's kind of been losing himself, if you would. I wouldn't know for sure. It's just a rumor, but people have been a bit worried about that lately.
Freaks out a bit. He's like,
what were you saying, Betsy?
Temple.
Temple?
No, it's like the tadpole.
Oh, the tadpole. I got you. Sorry, continue. You were saying Torrance.
Torrance is just panicking, and he's like, "Are you telling me that we could go feral? That's impossible."
I mean, it's becoming more frequent lately, but I mean, I've not seen it myself. Again, it's just sort of a rumor. He could just be like ill. I think he went to see Vinyard before, and then I know he was in the bar for a bit, but he did disappear about a month ago before the fog came in. I don't know if there's a relation or anything, but I don't know if maybe he was doing a ritual for the gods of sky and maybe they're not happy about it. I wouldn't know. Rye would know more, honestly. Anyway, she's gonna start to escort you guys out of the church now that you had your chance to kind of explore it a bit to the outside. I'm gonna start trying to get your marriage ceremony set up. She's gonna say to you, Betsy. Vinyard has a history of
Yay!
being a flirt. I can't believe you got him pinned down. Congratulations.
Well,
Uh,
we're
what's that?
we're still he hasn't proposed yet, but we're working on it. So.
Oh, okay, okay, honey.
By the time we get Rye back for you, we'll have our double marriage.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll try to get things set up nice and good. Is there any other questions maybe I can answer for you guys?
One question. Do you know any good like kind of squishy materials in this region?
Can you be more specific when you say squishy materials?
Like some sort of fidgety sort of kind of materials that'd be good for like when someone is nervously kind of like wanting to kind of hold something and squeeze something.
You could always find like moss. Moss is pretty good. It's a pretty squishy thing. And sometimes you can fill it with water and it'll be like a sponge.
And any other thing that might go well with fidgety toy?
You could find like maybe some bark. Bark can be fun, though it's a little bit more rigid. But if you get bark that's like splintered well, it's kind of fun to pick at, I suppose.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about proposing to someone? I'd recommend a cooler gift, honestly.
No, this is a cool gift. This is a gift to help calm stress. Trust me, I'm always stressed.
Oh, he's gonna whisper to you, Betsy. Divorced. It's okay. We all have a second run in.
I'm barely 20 years old. No, I'm barely 6 years old in my life cycle.
We all get there somehow. I'll tell you what, I'll try and get things set up. You enjoy finding some kind of toy or whatever. And I wish you guys the greatest of luck. If you have a chance, bring me back some ceremonial sap from the big tree. Though I don't know if you'll even run over there. It's kind of a dangerous woods nowadays.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to ask Fauna about before you head on your way wherever else?
Nah, we know what we have to do.
Betsy? I'll take that as a no.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, having been through the Apothecary, the blacksmith, to the church, you hit the tavern for breakfast. You can, it's about noon, I would say. If you guys want, now's your opportunity to head off into the woods in search of KogNogs Fort.
I think we should.
Junebug will do one last thing. It doesn't require any dialogue or anything. He's just gonna hit the tavern real fast, pay enough copper to fill up the flask, and leave.
5 copper, and you can have your honeysuckle.
Yep.
Perfect. You all headed off to the forest path?
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We are now on the trophy hunt. I've been excited for this.
And with an excited shout, Junebug says, "As the adventure begins!"
Sorry, he's gonna put his hands on his eyes and be like, "Okay, let's just survive this, okay? We just gotta survive this."
What the fuck? Where'd you go? 1 second, I gotta re-put this in again. There we go. Wonderful. I love this song deeply.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Right? It's a classic.
Hey, where's the song from?
Mario and the Legend of Seven Stars. This is beyond the Beware the Forest Mushrooms.
Oh my god.
Standing at the Nintendo has some great music. Standing at the southeastern edge of town, the realization dawns upon you all. Where you're going, you won't have backup. Looking around at your new, equally inexperienced friends may even send a shiver up your spine. Be that as it may, none of you want to sit around in the fog waiting to be rescued. As you step out of town and further into the wilds, you are met with lush greenery at every turn. With every step forwards, the ground crunches and cracks beneath your feet with such purpose and determination that it would spook even the most ferocious of mites. Looking around the path, you notice the trees no longer resemble the frightful faces of the previous night, though they still grasp at each other overhead, allowing nary but the smallest beams of light through. The more observant of you may even notice the aphids rummaging around in the foliage, seeking some of the dew. Yeah. This hike will no doubt take some time with the fog so thick. It's hard to even keep track of how long you have or will be traveling, but equipped with your trusty compass and being aware of the markings on the road, you'll be able to make your way forward. If there's anything you would like to do on this trip, talk to each other about, and so forth, now is your golden opportunity as you work your way towards the bandit fort. And the large tree, of course.
In the meantime, can Torrance like collect the moss and the bark that Foreigner
Give me
told him about?
give me a survival check. Let's say, are you what's the quality you're looking for here in the moss? Is it just any old moss?
No, pretty good quality.
Give me a DC
Oh,
15 in this case, if you're looking for a good quality moss.
Survival.
Survival, yes.
Oh, that's
Plus.
14. Oh
That's-
wait, no, that's yeah. If
That's a-
bonus it's 16.
16, use your inspiration point, or what?
No, I'm proficient in survival.
Oh, I got you. On that 16, a while down the trail, you do find, perfectly in the shade, just offside of the river, a beautifully, very dark, very lush kind of bush of moss. As you reach in and you grab it in between your hands, you can just feel the weight of the sheer amount of water that this holds. The moss itself is very alive. It is by no means is it dry or falling apart. This is truly like you just have a large sponge of water in your hands.
You know what? For good luck, I'm gonna replace my old moss hair and replace it with the new kind of nice bush of moss while I pocket the rest.
As you swap your wig for this new thing, water begins to trail down your face because it is sopping with water. But you do have basically a new hairstyle. Very wet
Yay.
hairstyle.
No.
Anything you guys would like to talk to each other about on your little trip out into the woods? Now's your opportunity.
Nothing that would be like unprompted. So
That works.
What's our plan going ahead with this? Because this is gonna be quite difficult, and I don't want to die.
Is it nighttime right now?
Nope, it's by the time you will arrive at whatever place it'll be, I would say it's closer to 3 to 4 p.m. So sun will not have set yet. But seeing how it's spring, it'll be getting darker.
We should wait until nighttime because that's when they said that he has less people, right?
Yeah.
Torrance and Junebug, you two do not have dark vision. I will simply remind you.
Oh, actually, that's a bad idea. Unless, like,
Don't we have something flammable?
you do, but what were you thinking of?
To make way.
night would probably give us an advantage to be able to get to our target, but I hate to waste another full day. That would only give me 5.
I mean, we don't know how many people he has, like, how many cronies he has. We won't
I
be
think
to a
it'll
blood
be too many.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I think it'll be too many if we do it right now.
I think
Well,
stuff is our best bet.
I guess we don't have a choice. I guess we're gonna have to wait. Let's find where this guy's at, and then let's hunker down and wait for our chance.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Maybe we can like ambush him if he leaves his place.
Junebug kind of gets this angry look on his face and goes, "A whole day wasted. Damn. Only 5 days."
We'll get our money, okay? Even if we pull it in together, maybe we can rob him and get something out of it. So wait, what's our plan?
To at
I
least
said
find
wait.
where he's located and wait.
Good plan.
From there, we'll figure it out.
We can find where he's located, and then maybe, just, like, if we're stealth enough, maybe use Betsy and like figure out what his time plan is, and we'll catch him on a vulnerable time.
Anything else you guys would like to talk about before time passes effectively?
Can I also try and find that in a stone quarry?
The what?
The quarry with the finest stone.
Give me just a survival check.
No DC?
You'll figure it out. Give me a roll.
Oh no, that's fair.
As far as you are
plus,
concerned,
7.
yeah, as far as you are concerned, there is no sign that there would be a stone quarry anywhere in this part of the woods.
Well, it's me dreaming anyway.
Session 2, we already have people flirting with my NPCs. That's a good sign.
Okay.
It's the first town. It's the first town. There's so many NPCs out there. Staking claims. The fucking apothecary and the blacksmith.
I mean, I can't fault Taurus. I can't fault your character's freaking fondness for his tastes, but
I'm with you. I'm completely. Yes. Anything you'd like to discuss with each other? Oh yeah.
Either.
Vineyard is one of my favorites personally, so I'm glad you like him.
We're getting married.
Oh, apparently so.
You wish, Betsy.
Mhm.
No.
Already session 2 and you already like tied the knots. It's very quick.
Marriage speed run.
Kiss Vineyard percent.
That's gonna be my goal for these
What's
sessions.
the prom speed run?
Kissing Vineyard percent for the win.
It's just coming with us on our adventures.
Oh, my goodness me. Anything you'd like to talk to each other about on this road as you guys grow closer and closer to this location?
You guys have a favorite color?
Black.
Oh. You know, mine's brown actually.
Really? Why?
My body's brown.
Oh my god. I like black because I can hide in it. So it's very
Oh.
friendly to us.
It's really cute.
Do you hide in mud a lot?
Well, I travel around in mud a lot in the Devon, so I guess that's the color I'm used to.
Torrance, can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, fuck. When we were just having the best time of our lives.
DC 10. DC 10.
That's an 8. Ah.
As you walk talking to Betsy, you manage to just trip and land in a little bit of mud.
Okay, that's not bad. I accept that. My face. Wait. What if I cover myself in mud? I'm already brown. What if I camouflage myself with mud? Guys?
Alright. I'll assume we are moving through the forest then. Further ahead, as you three move following the markers, following your compass, you see something. Sorry, I'm dying. There we go. You see something peculiar this deep in the woods. A wooden road sign. Within the depths, you pass over the occasional stone bridge, as well as the many trees of glowing resin that keeps the path well enough lit. If you were to look upwards into the distance, you would see the occasional bug fly past, as well as a larger tree stretching skyward. After some time building up some light camaraderie, you all do happen upon this fork in the road. The wooden sign is plastered on a nearby root, splitting the path in two. Upon further investigation, it appears what was originally written here has been largely scratched off entirely, and a new sign, kind of wooden plaque, has been added with a crudely written message. I'll post this in chat because I don't think I can do it justice of trying to discuss. You'll have one side that it's like, get up, re, and the other sign, says, KogNogs territory, enter if you crave death, lesser beings! On a closer look, you also may notice some poorly drawn spears and frowns. One with the scratched out words points left, and KogNogs points to the right.
What's on the left?
Junebug, Betsy?
Hello?
Just making sure you guys are present.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay.
It seems you guys are at a fork in the road.
I've
Well,
just
Jasper did ask a question, so.
What's to the left? Apparently, gre
Oh,
at
thanks.
re, as far as you guys can tell, or at least that's what's
I
written
must
on the
say,
sign.
Great quarry, right? With all that improved stone.
Mayhaps. If you look in that direction, you do see in the distance the large tree.
Oh. How many meters is it away from us?
Hard to tell. Within an hour's distance, perhaps.
We have time.
Bug, you know we're wasting time.
We can't do anything until nightfall, anyways.
That works.
What time is it at the moment?
Again, now that you kind of hit this fork in the road, it's probably about, give or take, 4 p.m. Nightfall won't be for another 2 or so hours.
Okay, how many hours is it to get to the tree?
It's within an hour to travel there.
Okay, let's go check out the tree. That'd be fun. A little
Yeah,
tree
adventure.
I've never seen trees before. Yeah.
All right. You, as time goes by, you manage to arrive at the base of the huge tree. Betsy, this is the tree you were told about during camping at the caravan. At a glance, it would appear someone or something has been here recently. Tools lay strewn about for whatever reason. What do you guys like to do? You arrive in sort of what would you say, like an opening in the forest where there is only the large tree, otherwise it is just open sky. The tree itself seems to have two entrances, kind of like a right angle. One on one end, and then 90 degrees to the other side of the tree, another opening, entering into the tree. Nearby seems to be some workbenches as well.
Yeah, I was thinking perception, just in case nobody is hiding, waiting to jump us.
Yes,
Do you
what
want
are
me
you?
anomaly to do?
Yes, are you guys looking for if there's people around? Or what are you guys
Yeah.
looking for?
We're looking in case, like, there's people hiding, ready to jump us, like, if it's a trap.
And you, Betsy, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
I guess for clues for who was here.
Feel
Just
free
like,
to. Okay, Betsy, you
if
give me
there
an
was a battle.
investigation. Torrance, you give me a perception. Not bad.
16.
Um,
Oh, 16 plus 3 is 8.
16 plus 3 is 19.
19. 19. So not nearly a 20.
And Betsy,
I got a 6.
you got a 6?
Yeah.
Do you by chance have a negative in your investigation roll?
Huh?
Do you have a negative in your investigation?
No.
I thought you rolled an 8. My bad.
I rolled a 4.
I have misseen. My apologies. We'll start with you, Torrance. Looking around, carefully spying and surveying the surroundings, something you have often done on your caravan, surveying the location, surveying the distance for anything odd and unnatural or unusual. You don't seem to spy anything unusual. The place actually seems kind of quiet, almost abandoned, oddly. Betsy, when you are searching around, you don't seem to notice if there are any people hiding or any clues around. There's just so many footprints that it's impossible to really tell.
Well, I'm gonna hide anyways.
Feel free, make me a stealth check. Fucking hell.
No 7.
You,
You literally vanished.
like the fucking, like Homer in the meme, fading into a bush. You just sort
Bye.
of disappear from the scene without anybody noticing.
Wait, where did she go?
Mhm. Junebug
Guys,
and Torrance, you
Betsy,
seem to find
she's right
yourselves
there.
alone in this clearing.
Oh,
Can I yell out to them?
If you'd like to.
Guys, I'm here. I'm just hiding.
Torrance screams so loud that the birds, like metaphorical bug birds, fly
Well,
away.
you guys are seen. You guys are getting seen.
Oh yes, a creature watches on. Nearby, there is a kind of like a table outside of the tree, and if you wish, you could wander into the tree.
Let's go to the tree. It's like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I'm gonna stay out here in the bushes and keep watch.
How about you, Junebug? What are you doing?
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say something earlier about like tools strewn about?
There are miscellaneous tools strewn all about the site. Would you like to investigate the tools?
Yes.
Give me a DC 10 investigation check. Nice.
With investigation. Okay. That would actually just put me at a 14.
Beautiful. Still a pass. It appears whoever was here was attempting to extract some form of sap from the tree. A closer look would tell you that this sap is different from other sap you've seen around Acrewood region, as it is much more viscous and sticky. You can say why the people here were harvesting it or what it can be used for, but it does seem a lot like the ceremonial sappers that Fauna was talking about. The tools themselves are different from blacksmithing tools and seem to be used for the sole purpose of dealing with kind of trees, sap-related things, stripping bark, and so forth.
Okay. No signs of damage, like.
Whatever seems to happen here, it seems people left in a hurry. But when it comes to damage, it doesn't appear to be any damage specifically to the tools, to the tree, or otherwise.
Alright. I guess I'll head into the tree then.
Sounds good. We're gonna kind of. I'm gonna use initiative as a concept. Back to you, Torrance. Is there anything you would like to be doing next?
I am so cautious, but since I got like a roll that nobody is around, I build up a little bit of courage to follow Junebug into the tree, maybe
Wonderful.
hoping that the if that magical chalice or any trinkets can be found, so this Rye resurrection business can get underway.
How about you, Betsy? Are you staying outside, keeping watch?
Yep, I'm keeping watch.
All right, you
Nothing.
two enter inside the large tree. You guys know what scaffolding looks like, right? As you enter the tree, there appears to be 3 different levels of scaffolding. There is the ground floor that you enter into upon. By the way, the entire inside of this tree appears to have been hollowed out, going upwards. As you look around, there is this base layer where there's some tables in kind of a right angle corner in the far side. And each of the second and third tier of scaffolding seems to be used specifically for the collection of sap. Nearby appear to be some barrels and buckets. Anything you would like to do in here?
Can I taste the sap?
If you'd want to.
Nom nom nom.
You're
I
gonna
want
stick it in your mouth?
nom nom.
A good,
Yeah.
a good
Well, I wanna
finger
first-
flicked through the sap as you wipe it off on inside your mouth. You close your mouth for a moment, you know, just to kind of really get that taste in. And much like a dog with peanut butter, you realize you can't really do much about the sap that's now coating the inside of your mouth. As a matter of fact, your mouth is having a hard time opening. You realize very quickly.
Oh, yes.
Oh
That's
lord.
a Junebug. Junebug, my mouth is stuck.
You effectively ate glue. Good job.
Junebug just kind of looks at Torrance and kind of goes, "Well, that's what you get for eating miscellaneous things."
Yeah. Cricketon would beat the shit out of me if I did
Oh
something
my
like
God.
this.
Actually, how viscous this is actually quite interesting. Junebug is going to see if is gonna take see if he can't take just a small bit of it.
Yeah,
Like,
there
put
is
it in,
a
like,
nearby.
small amount of
Yeah.
it, like a small amount of it into a bucket. He's gonna put it into a spot where he knows nothing can get damaged. Gonna take out his sword. He's gonna take out his knives. He's gonna start trying to spark. He wants to see if it'll set
In the little bucket or on something separate?
in the bucket.
Yes. What would that be? I guess it would be. You don't have fire making tools. I guess give me a survival check. Let's also make this a DC 10 because it shouldn't be too difficult for you.
Okay. Survival. That is an 8.
All good. It appears that whatever Renna was doing with your tools and weapons, she did very finely. You are going in a way that you've always done as you've on your trek out of the Darkwoods towards Whitecrest Harbor whenever you've had to make camp. But they just slide so perfectly, gliding against each other like nothing else. Not a single spark is catching as you do this. They've been
Junebug
treated
wanted to
too
see
well.
if this was flammable. Junebug wanted to see if this was flammable, because if it's strong enough...
For now, feel free to add let's just say a capsule of unique sap to your inventory.
Okay.
Anything else you guys would like to do while you're in here?
Well, my whole mouth is stuck. What else? I'm gonna investigate the room to see if that person who owned the tools may be around. To kind of
Yeah.
scan the area to why there's all this sap
Give-
shit. It makes
feel free.
sense because it's a tree.
Give me an investigation check.
Cat 20.
Holy shit. Well, happy to give you this then. After
Well, here we
sleuthing,
go.
you realize two things for sure. And I'm going to expand this out to the larger area as well. One, there are footprints leading away from the site in the direction of the bandit camp, KogNogs territory. And two, the tree almost seems to be used as a form of a house or perhaps a storage. As you seek around, looking inside the barrels in the crevices, you actually find 3 potions of healing. Feel
What?
free to divvy that amongst yourselves or put it in your own inventory. But you do not seem to
I'm gonna
find
give one
any
to,
people around here.
Bug.
Congratulations, you found my secret.
I'm gonna give one potion of healing to Junebug.
Alright, Junebug, add a potion of healing to your inventory. You currently have 2 more on you, Torrance. While this is all
Alright.
happening, what's going on with you out there, Betsy?
I don't know. I'm gonna look around, see if anybody's coming.
It seems like this place was abandoned, based off your last checks. Whoever, maybe people come back, maybe they won't. For whatever reason, it seems like no one is here at this moment.
I don't waste my
Perhaps you lucked
20
out.
though. I feel like
What are
There's no
you What are you
point.
looking for, if I may, in that case?
I'm looking for any people. I guess if anybody left the area, like which
Yes.
direction people left.
That you could also find. So just like with Torrance, you are definitely seeing footprints leading away from the site in the direction of KogNogs territory. If you were looking
seems
for the
like a
people
tough
that were here, you might have better luck at the camp.
Maybe I'll follow some footsteps.
Feel free. If you're gonna follow it, it's going to take you out towards KogNogs camp, and it is gonna take a bit of a walk. You
That's
will
fine.
actually, hold on. Let me check something real quick. I just gotta make 2 rolls. Ooh.
Okay. I have a
Okay,
plan,
okay.
actually.
Hold on. Something does actually happen. Give me about a moment. Do-do-do. As you wander following these trails a little bit into the woods, no more than maybe a 3 to 4 minute venture into the wilds, you start to hear voices, Betsy, nearby. You have taken your 20 stealth, so we allow you to continue being hidden.
Can I try to listen in?
Yes, you may absolutely listen in, and you've already got such a good stealth, I'm gonna happily let you get all nice and close, no roll necessary. You hear an argument breaking out. Who the hell's feeding that to civilians? And then someone else, might have come from the wastes. You know, they eat anything out there. Referencing the Deadlands. If you peer through the bushes, you will find these 2 people dressed very similar to the bandits that night raid, arguing about a poorly marked ration that has fallen open in the woods, which you see is actually filled with dried meats. These 2 seemingly insulted and disgusted by the fact that people would even eat this to begin with.
Interesting.
They are going to continue onward saying, if it's one of those, we're going to have to send him to the pit. You know that, right? It's like, of course! Of course we gotta send him to the pit. That's a ridiculous thing. That's the whole, what's KogNog's deal? And voices are gonna slowly fade as they walk away towards the bandit fort.
Should I keep following them?
If you want to keep following them, they are going to lead you to the bandit fort. You're welcome
I
to
can
follow
come-
them.
I just want to know where the bandit fort is.
Are you gonna follow them? It's gonna take you about an hour's journey to get out there.
No. Yeah, I'll write down a quick note in case.
Yeah,
I
you
die.
can put down the direction. Oh, you're gonna leave a note for your party.
Yeah.
So, sounds good. You're gonna leave it somewhere visible?
Yep.
Alright, you may follow
I have
these...
experience with this.
Right, you may follow these 2 leaving notes and ditching people, yeah.
Yeah.
You may follow these 2 bandits off to the bandit fort. In the meantime, Junebug and Torrance, you will have returned out of the tree an unknown amount of time later to find Betsy's note. What did you say in your note, Betsy?
I said, hey guys, I'm looking for the bandit fort. If you want, you can follow these steps here. Hope to see you alive.
Oh god. Listen,
appears your
Junebug,
friend has
I have a plan. This is clearly like a bandit base, okay? They're probably harvesting that kind of stuff I ate, or like building that place. Listen, is this like sapling? It's just like gunk. Is it flammable?
I don't know. I couldn't really get a spark, so I can't quite tell.
Listen, we could lead them back to this tree and then set it ablaze, killing them.
Probably not a good idea, because it looks like whatever was going on here is not being done by them, but it looks like it's being done by the town. I would rather not piss off the town with burning something that's theirs.
But why is the footprints leading all the way back to the bandit camp?
My guess is we got hostages.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple of the sapling. No sapling. Wait.
You want to take some sap?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some sap, like, just in case, because it might be useful with, like, certain things.
Much like with Junebug, there's plenty of stuff around. Feel free to add a kind of like a container of unique sap to your inventory.
Okay.
I will make it known, technically this is one charge of sap that you each carry.
Okay.
If it goes well with your honeysuckle, then we can set up a massive blaze.
Well, I was planning on using it on KogNog himself, but
I mean, kill two birds with one stone, eh?
Junebug would hate to use such underhanded tactics to win.
That's the only tactics meaning to survive. I'm gonna get through this.
But where's the honor in it?
Well, you don't think you're going up to KogNog and being like, hey, let's oh, you are, aren't you?
Of course well, of course Junebug is.
No.
Honor is everything. Honor is everything to
KogNog
Junebug and Junebug's clan.
Listen, if KogNog is like a lesser guy that civilians could go fight, then I don't think he's worth your like special like kind of arena combat sort of like mentality. I think you could save that for like a worse foe. KogNog seems like enough, like a little stain compared to the worst shit out there.
Stain?
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's worthy or not. As far as Junebug's clan is concerned, any enemy is worth fighting.
Any enemies worth fighting? Then why the hell are you out here? Is you back in your clan fighting?
For glory! What's better, what is their greater glory than adventuring? One of Junebug's cockroach friends used to always tell him about his adventures when he'd come back.
Or die.
This actually, Torrance, this would be impressive. You, above anyone, know how rare it is to see a cockroach. Your whole life you've only met one other cockroach before.
Verify.
Can I assume
Wait.
you two are following in Betsy's little trail?
Yeah, we're gonna be talking and walking. You know cockroaches?
Yes, actually, there's at least two that are members actually of the village. They actually both don't stay very long. They are quite known for leaving the village quite often, but they are definitely one of us.
But I mean, cockroaches are like, cockroaches are nomads. We usually roam around. We don't really get situated in one spot.
Well, hence why they leave. They tend to leave a lot, but they always have a home they always have a home in the village. Hell, besides the twins, one of them is an expert marksman. I don't think I've ever seen anybody better with a bow.
But cockroaches, you know we did some bad things. The god of the sky and other situations.
Junebug doesn't know what you're talking about. The
I mean-
only god that Junebug actually knows is what was their name again? It was Scorch something.
Scorch? I don't know.
Sorry,
what
a
you're talking about.
cockroach that you would know? I'd have to go digging for it.
No, we caused like a great catalysm that like angered the gods. I don't think many people are happy with what we did.
You know, Junebug was taught that although gods do exist in this world, we at the village don't really believe in their how would you say, they are the authority on everything.
Yeah. And
To us, gods are nothing. To many in the village, gods are nothing more than just our words on things. But I mean, the village is so free on the idea of it all. I don't actually worship any actual god. My master did, though.
oh,
I think at
Torrance
this
is like
point,
smiling a little. kind
I
of
think at this
happy at
point,
like, kind of happy at like, kind of a little happy about this kind of idea that cockroaches can be in a land where they don't get looked down upon. He smiles a little and he's like, "Bet you had a big family there."
as you
Well,
guys,
of course.
oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Well, of course. June, everybody in the village is family, whether we're blood or not.
Now,
Not
as you
solid,
guys
but
are
well.
finishing your conversation, you do come up upon Betsy hiding in the bush overlooking KogNogs Fort. At this point, it is rapidly hitting 6 p.m. and the sun has begun to set. It is not yet dark, but it is approaching the evening. You have rejoined.
Hey, you're not dead.
Hey! No, you guys aren't dead either. You guys are taking a
Betsy,
while.
that's-
Let's see.
That's a
Betsy,
miracle.
you really shouldn't go on your own. And one of the beliefs of Junebug's village is no one ever goes out on their own in dangerous territory. That was
I mean,
really
she might be
foolish.
scouting.
Well,
She might be scouting. Usually
yeah, I
people in
wasn't-
my village scout.
I wasn't
ahead.
in dangerous territory.
Everything around here could be considered dangerous territory. None of us know anything about this place.
Thinking back to the sign you guys read, enter if you crave death, lesser beings. Not dangerous at all. What are you
I mean-
talking about?
That could just be like a recommendation sign.
There were
They
there were
recommend
frowns
people.
on the sign too.
There were frowns.
They were upside down smiley faces.
Exactly. Well, I mean, yeah. I left you a note though.
Even so, I would prefer if you didn't do that. Junebug would hate
No,
to
no.
lose. Junebug would hate to lose another friend.
Okay. I'll talk to you next time.
Anyway, what did you get, Betsy?
I mean, there were two people talking about some food. They seemed very angry.
Yeah,
So I
actually,
just
no.
followed them and
Betsy, give me an. I assume while you were scouting, would you say that? I guess give me an investigation check. Based on your. Actually, give me two things. Give me a stealth check, and then from that we'll see how your investigation check gets rolled. So start with me as stealth.
I rolled a 17. And
A
then plus
17?
7. 24.
That was bigger.
Roll me investigation at advantage and tell me what you get.
14.
You have advantage, so roll me a second dice too. 14
Oh,
it is. In the
Just
time
second
you
roll.
had to scout and check this place out from the shadows, excellent shadows by the way, you were able to discover that there is a surprising amount of bandits in here. You were able to definitely tell that there were two with bows kind of on ramparts to the outside in a raised sort of perimeter of the fort. Inside there appears to at least be more than two other bandits, hard to tell. There is a large kind of structure in the center of the fort that has a roof over it covered, and you can't tell what's beneath there. And you do know there is a fire that just started blazing, a very large fire.
Guys, there's a fire!
Wait, this could work. We could cause panic. If that fire catches any of the structural light, set everyone to frenzy, then you can find Krogon yourself and kill him.
I love how you get the name further and further from the right name every time. Ah, yes,
Oh, it's in every
Krogar.
damn campaign I do.
Krogar. Time to
I
get
don't remember his name
Krogar.
either.
Marauder in Chief, Gary.
What is his name?
KogNog.
Oh, okay.
Krogar is a way better name.
Krogar. We should go talk to. Yeah, we should call him Krogar to his face.
I bet you'll love it.
But yes, you know there are at least more than 4 bandits within this place. You don't know if you've seen KogNog or not, but you do know this place seems to actually be quite armored. This is in fact a bandit fortress, not just some random camp in the woods.
Fortress. Oh my lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Why
I think
civilians doing this shit? Never mind, keep going.
As Mint
Why are
had told
civilians
you,
being
yes,
sent to their death?
as Mint had told you specifically, that this Cognog has not become so much a problem to be dealt with by rangers, and therefore this quest, this trophy hunt, is used as a proof of ability for people who wish to become rangers. So while you are civilians, you are more so prospecting rangers at this moment. Normal civilians would not be sent on this unless they wanted to become rangers.
Why are they call us civilians? It feels so like
Cause you're not
It's
rangers!
just can you still be called bros or something?
You're like wannabe rangers. But the fact that it feels dangerous really shows why they're careful about what civilians get to do. Nature is a scary place. It would seem that because the walls are well guarded, the best way in would be through that front gate, which at this moment, due to the fire, is relatively unmanned, so you should be able to sneak in undetected.
Okay, let's just burn the place to the ground. You've got your thing. I got my sapling. Will we just sneak in, put the sap on the walls? You set it ablaze. You set it alight, and then in the panic, we go straight for him.
But that could also have the opposite effect.
What do you mean?
Because we don't know. Well, we don't know how many are in there. I mean, this is clearly not. These aren't just normal bandits. This is a full-on raid party. Which means we don't know how many are still here. It looks like a good portion of his forces have left, probably to try to do night raids. But we don't know how many are left. Not to mention, remember, we saw footprints at the tree. We could also be dealing with civilians, and I would prefer not to get people who are innocent killed, because we went in too hastily.
Yeah.
Junebug may be a warrior, but he's not stupid.
What do you think, Betsy? You've been a bit quiet.
Sorry, I'm zoning out a little bit.
All good, we're getting to the end of session anyhow.
It's fun.
What are we deciding?
Junebug, you want to recap
On
us?
how we're discussing on how we're going to approach this, because we have an opportunity to either sneak or set everything ablaze. But there's a slight caveat: we might have civilians in the crossfire.
I think it's a necessary sacrifice, and I think that we should, in the dead of night, we should set it on fire.
If you two want to,
Wow, two against one.
then Junebug is gonna get mad and go, then both of you can do that. I'm just gonna go in then. I'm not killing people that don't deserve it.
Look, Junebug. It's a distraction. Okay?
I'm not
Torrance?
killing
Oh.
civilians.
No,
Torrance?
listen.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
We're setting a part of it ablaze. Okay? They're gonna get distracted by that blaze. We sneak in, use the time to free civilians, and take out KogNog. What a chief, goddammit!
Personally, I think you should keep doing that because it just makes your character even more quirky.
I like that Torrance might have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
He rarely had a bookish lifestyle.
He struggles with consonants.
KogNog. We sneak in, we get KogNog while they're distracted, and then we book it, okay? She is proven to be the best stealth master of all time. I'm not the best with stealth, but I can manage. We can find a way to not hastily rush into a place thinking that we can, thinking we can just lock our way through this, okay? This is definitely needs for distraction, need for planning. We're not gonna kill civilians, we are simply causing a distraction.
I don't like it, but we don't have a choice.
What if we try to sneak in and if things go bad, then we just set it on fire?
Then they'll probably just not be distracted and know that we set it ablaze, and they'll still attack us. Be more against many against three. Best to keep ourselves hidden.
First, we gotta even figure out where he's, where the target's at.
True. But probably just maybe we could split up and scan each area of the fortress and plan out what its kind of weak points and advantages are. Keep ourselves hidden.
Look, from where we're standing, can I see any structures that would look different from the rest? Like, a structure that would look like somewhere a leader would put himself.
From this angle, the walls are very high. Why not? Give me an insight check to kind of attempt to figure out where he would be going.
Oops. Insight. That's a 14.
Wonderful. In the thing, I'm quickly making a little scribble. This is roughly the shape that Betsy was able to figure out. What did you roll again, Junebug?
After the with my plus, I have a 14.
Okay. Seeing how the fire and a large fire at that has just been lit, it wouldn't be unreasonable to think that your target is nearby the large fire. I have just on the side, hey, my guy's not jumping around anymore. On the side of the owlbear, I have drawn a little picture. Betsy, this is effectively the general mapping you would have figured out about the fortress. There is a large kind of perimeter of the fort here that people seem to be standing upon. You know, there's at least one guy over there, one guy over here. You know, there's kind of two other little thugs somewhere around here, but the rest is a mystery. There's a general building marked with a B, and Junebug, you can theorize that somewhere within this purple space, your target might just be.
That could be a spot.
Mm-hmm. This is all the information you guys have without entering the base about what's going on here. Maybe a little bit more. You know, just like outcroppings.
I mean,
and the entrance is right here to get in and out of the base.
Well, Junebug does have an idea.
Did you switch the owlbear background, or do you have one of the base or no?
I do, but it's a battle map, and you haven't entered yet. So for now, just on the right side of the image, you guys will see effectively what Betsy is drawing in the dirt for what she has scouted.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, Junebug.
Junebug does have an idea, but it will require Betsy's cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
You're the best at stealth out of all of us right now.
Okay.
I hate to say it, especially after I asked you not to, but if you're willing, you could go in and scout as much as you can. If you find anything, if you find either our target or if I'm right and there are civilians, then come back and let us know. If you find nothing, then that means I was wrong, and we could put setting everything on fire back on the table, as much as I am loath to use such underhanded tactics.
Sure, I can do that.
Just try not to get caught. I'll come in and do what I can to help if you do, but let's try to do this as quietly as we can.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll have your back, Betsy. I'll take out my longbow and I'll position it in case anything happens.
Great. Should I?
Yeah, are you all? I guess you're heading inside then, eh?
I keep a watchful eye on you.
You're gonna have to be inside to keep that eye on them. Just a heads up, Torrance.
I'll do the best I can.
we are not in combat, but we will be entering initiative just so we can
Oh,
keep track of who's doing
wait.
what. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Before Betsy leaves, Junebug is
Mhm.
going to look to Betsy and go, "Can I have one of your
Yeah.
arrows, just for a second?"
Sure.
Right. Put the sap on it.
Junebug is going to take the flask. He's going to dip a portion, just a little portion of the arrow, and all right, it's not perfect.
Mhm.
But if you get
Wait.
caught, light it and fire it into the air. It'll let us know that you've been seen.
Okay.
I like a flare.
How do I light
Betsy?
it?
Oh, that's a question.
Get creative. I mean, get creative. Use the fire in the center if you have to. There's always a way to make a spark.
That's a really good idea.
Use that
So,
little spider noggin.
so Betsy,
Okay.
remove one arrow and replace it with a sap-coated arrow.
Okay.
And I'll let it be. It will not use the charge to do so, of course. Have fun.
I'm trying to
So-
figure out how to make it smaller text.
That's all good. Let's
Yeah.
move into our battle map in this instance. I will have us be rolling initiative, not for the sake of combat, just for the sake of turn order, as you guys effectively enter this adventure zone, undiscovered.
Okay.
Ooh.
19.
4.
Make sure you add your dexterity
21.
modifiers.
7.
Okay, give me a
21.
hot second. I gotta make a little thing. So who got what? Let's start with you. Got what? Did you get, Torrance? Torrance, what did you get?
I said 21.
21. Junebug, what did you get?
19.
19. And Betsy, what did you get?
7.
A 7. And that is with your dex mod, yes? Wonderful. All right.
No.
So for now, that is our initiative. Now we have 10 minutes before we're kind of at our end of session. Do we feel like kind of wrapping it around here, or do you guys want to do a little bit of walking around?
Hello?
Hi, what's up?
Oh, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you guys. I got a 7.
Okay.
You got a 7, perfect. We are 10-2. Do we want to do just a
Well,
little
is
walking
that-
around, or do we want to call it here for
Is
now?
that with or without your dex?
That's with my dex,
That's
unfortunately.
with your dex? Okay, I just wanted to make sure, so...
Shame that you already used your inspiration to flirt with Ben.
Yeah.
Oh,
should've
here,
saved
I
it
haven't
for
used my
yourself.
inspiration.
Yeah, you
Now's
guys
your
can
chance to
it.
use it, if you want. It does disappear at the end of session. So now's, unless you guys
I'm
want to
gonna
walk
use
around a
my-
little bit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration before next session, so I can really keep
You
myself.
cannot save it between
uh,
sessions. That's not how inspiration works.
No, I meant not saving inspiration, but keep my character in a good position next session. So, I'm going to use my inspiration to kind of put some sap on my arrow and aim it at the bonfire in case things really go haywire.
Well, you cannot see the bonfire from where you are right now. So, quickly looking at the battle map,
Actually, you know,
you guys are
I'll
just inside the gate. You have walls on all sides of you. The fire is seemingly on the other side of this north building over here. Now again, we are rapidly approaching 10 p.m. Do you guys want to walk around a little bit in this, or do we feel like wrapping it up?
I'll use my inspiration to put myself hiding.
You don't need to use inspiration for that. You can just roll stealth if you want.
Yeah, roll stealth. Really, I should have done it to charm the buff blacksmith lady.
Roll me a stealth check. Ooh, 17 plus.
17 plus 4 is dirty 20. Actually 4. Yeah, 22.
Sorry, 17 plus 4 is 21.
17 plus 4 plus my proficiency, because I'm proficient in stealth, is plus 2, so
It
it's
should
23.
you should already be factoring in your proficiency
yeah.
moderator to what you're putting in there. Do you have
Oh,
a
yeah,
plus? I assume do you have a +4
Plus
to
21.
dexterity? Normally, is like your dex modifier 4.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
yes,
my
plus
dex is
2 on
good.
top, so a 23 in that case. Does anyone else want to do any last minute like attempt to hide or whatever else?
I
I'll
mean,
hide.
Junebug is going to, is hide somewhere where he can't be easily detected.
Sounds good.
We're
Each
gonna
of you
do this.
please roll
We're
me
gonna try to do this quietly.
Sounds good. Each of you please roll me a stealth check.
My thing is frozen.
Your thing is feel free to exit and return if you need.
Okay. My whole browser is kind of like
Oh?
not doing great. So maybe if you want to roll that for me.
I can roll that for you
Yeah, I
for
can't
sure.
even access Discord. Like I'm just like praying that it doesn't disconnect.
Sounds good. I'll roll in front of the table.
Oh, no.
That is a 5. What is your stealth mod? You said it was 7?
7. Yeah.
So that's a 12 for stealth. And I saw you were rolling, Junebug. What is your stealth modifier? Or sorry, what did you roll for stealth?
Um. I'm. That'd be a 9. That
Sounds
sucks.
good. No, that's all right. I will let you guys know that while you have whatever number you rolled for stealth, if you are openly in front of someone looking at you, they will see you. This is simply going to affect their perceptions as enemies may walk around. Please do continue using cover and walking around stealthily rather than trying to sprint past enemies. But yes.
Keep being stealth.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before we end for today?
Nah, I'm gonna go position hiding. I think I could linger closely to the bonfire and just stay there in case.
You will
But
have to
that's kinda
make
what
it
I'll
to
do.
the bonfire before you can do that. But for now, you've all just freshly entered the fortress. You know that to the north, on the other side of this wall somewhere, is the bonfire. But for now, it sounds like we're good to wrap up for today. Next time, in the lands of Terrace, we will watch our heroes do their trophy hunt for Chief KogNogs, so for called Master Marauder. They who have performed night raids, the reason you guys were attacked in the prologue. It is basically time for your vengeance. This is as far as you guys can
let's go
tell,
beat the shit out of
heavily
them.
armed bandit fortress. Perhaps beyond what Mint had expected for you guys. But you're all ready to conquer this in the dead of night.
I can't wait. It's gonna be epic.
Yes. Any last things
Release
before we end
your
for
inner
today?
ghost.
Actually.
No, I'm excited. Just
Yep.
Wonderful. In that case, our audio should have recorded correctly. I'll be quick to post this as soon as I can for everyone to enjoy.
Yay!
Thank you all for joining me in another session!
Right on.
Hooray! How exciting! You guys did a lot of shit today. Holy fuck, the recap's gonna be a whole deal.
Yep.
I'm glad that we had a session of you guys walking around role-playing. I was kind of worried you would sprint straight to this encounter. And I'm like, you're gonna miss out on all these characters that I love.
I'm not speedrunning shit in this, so.
I'm good, I'm so
no,
glad.
we're gonna take it all in.
I'm
Gonna
glad
get
you
used
guys got to
land.
meet and seemingly get charmed by some NPCs. I fucking love Vinyard. I'm glad he got a lot of the limelight.
So many googly eyes this session. So many.
I mean, it seems like you all have an NPC now, you know.
There's already a marriage proposal without even a marriage proposal. It gets insane.
What do we have? We have Betsy with Vinyard, we have Torrance spawning after Renna, and it seems like we even have Junebug really upset at Ridge. Like you've each kind of hooked onto an NPC.
That ant is mine.
I'm very excited to see what happens next time and how you guys attempt to overcome the bandit fortress I've created for you all. It's gonna be very fun. Be be smart, use the environment, and I think you guys got this in the bag. You've learned a lot more about
Yeah,
this
we're
place than I
very smart.
expected you to before even entering it. So I'm excited to see how you approach it.
Yes.
It'll be
This
so
is our
fun.
first
It'll
mission,
be
our
so fun.
first crazy mission.
Also, I will say that Junebug is calling this underhanded, but remember, Junebug is not a vacuum. You can persuade him that this could be a benefit, and he could use it in future repertoire for himself.
Conflict is not bad. Disagreement is something to overcome and grow the party closer. There's a reason why I made sure you guys made your characters in a vacuum, so you would be so different.
Yes.
Yeah, we are very different. Oh my
I
god.
love it. I
Junebug
love it.
will never
Great.
Junebug will never waver on sacrifice though. That's where he draws the line.
Oh, that's so different from Torrance. Torrance and Co need like the one to die for the many.
You each have many different lines. And
No, we're
I'm
the
curious.
Same. We're the same yet
Yes.
different.
I'm curious based on how session has gone so far compared to last time. I know Junebug is still emboldened. How does Betsy and how does Torrance feel about Rye and the mission to resurrect him at this point?
At
Well-
this point, now that Rye has a stake in the mission, Torrance is like, okay, I'm gonna have to forego some of my beliefs just to get the information to lift the fog, because Rye knows something.
How about you, Betsy?
Well, I gotta help my girl Fauna.
We're on to the sisters for hose.
Hashtag just girl things, you know?
Yeah, literally, like now that I know that she's involved, like I gotta get her her happy ending, okay?
Aw, you gotta have that
Aw.
double marriage, you know?
Yeah.
we want to end this storyline with like a wedding, just like a Shakespeare play.
I mean, it's just like Mint said, you know, it's for the Rangers to meddle where they don't need to. And I'm glad that you all seem to have caught in this and have been emboldened by it. All for your own reasons too, which is awesome. But yes, thank you all so much for joining me again this session. I look forward to next time. I will try to have this done and up for anyone to watch again at any point.
What
Sweet.
is the what is
Audio
the,
should be a lot better.
schedule for next time?
We will worry about that sometime during the week. Because I
Okay.
need to take a shower.
Make
It's
sure.
so warm in here.
Yeah, it is.
But yes, thank you all for joining me. Soon enough,
Welcome.
we should have our player 4, Mr. Krister, should be joining us. But
fun.
whenever, we
Yay.
don't know when. We just know he intends to eventually return. And I already know how to bring him
That's
back.
good.
So I look forward to seeing just how ragtag this group gets as we go forward.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
You guys are going to have to start thinking about a name for your group at some point, but we'll worry about that another day. Until then, thank you all for joining. I hope you had a great time. This is
I actually
it's so
enjoying
fun.
this.
I'm so glad. Oh,
This has been great.
the biggest compliments I can receive, honestly. I'm very happy to have you guys as my players. This is really fun.
Really good.
hmm 6 years of work, man,
Anyway,
and I'm still going.
thanks for stopping.
All right, we'll
Alright,
catch you
see
all
you guys.
later. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.